Hello and welcome to the Cobalt Cafe, where we're playing GURPS 4th edition. The game is Upsilon Transcending, and I'm Luke, the GM. We have got Jared.
Hey, I'm Jared. I play Matthias Oberlin. Quite good at grabbing something and fighting with it.
People have said his eyes are creepy. I forgot what they've said his eyes are
Haunting.
already. Haunting! There we go. There's a difference.
Haunting in a heartthrob way was, I believe, what was said.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Creepy in a sexy way.
like the sexy vampire that's seen shit. Because
Talking about sexy vampires.
I never read the Sparkly Vampire book, so I don't get it.
Oh, the films are amazing.
Like Nosferatu.
Yeah, exactly like Nosferatu.
we consume very different vampire literature.
We've got Tara.
Hey, I'm Tara. I play Lily. She is playing fast and loose with duels, I guess.
Yeah. Fast and loose with a lot of things. We've got Lee.
Hi, I'm Lee. I play Audrey slash Violet, and they're just trying to set up a business.
Evil. That is the most evil thing
Is that
anyone
really
could
so
be
bad?
doing in this game. Yes. Finally, for now, we've got Everoth.
Hello, I am Ebra. I play Lucius 2D Lockhart. You're trying to become lawful detective on this island of Nirvana.
Poignant. We will have James soon. Excuse me. In the meantime, recap. Lastly, you played a game of Capsule. It weren't quite so straightforward. You had your minds switched, did Lily and Sigrid. They were in each other's bodies. It was a Freaky Friday. It still is an ongoing Freaky Friday for the moment.
Oh, we're still doing that?
Okay.
Okay.
Not for much longer, I don't think. Yes, and you'd organised a, air quotes, charity, open parentheses, publicity, close parentheses, capsule match between your superhero team and another superhero team, and you've won it despite having your brain switched and despite there being a gang attempting to scam or kill you while you're there.
And hopefully we save the day.
They had a bunch of vampires there, it seemed. Saved the day? Probably not. Seemed like you upset them a lot. But at least they've not done anything drastic. And they've not done their original plan, which was to make the other team start trying to kill you. But who knows what they're going to do now. And I thought we'd maybe bring it back in straight after you win the capsule match. I don't know if there's any ceremonial trophy being handed over or final words.
I mean, it's a media event, so there's probably like media stuff, but we don't necessarily need to do that.
No. You'll see that it does start raining after the match, which wasn't scheduled. And there's no forecast warning if you check for rain now. Seems to be occurring localized. Also, Sigrid passes the fuck out in Lily's body. She is bashed to bits in there. And I think you'll trudge out of that capsule arena and into the changing rooms to see Mawson and Garth waiting for you in there. What were you about to say, Lee?
I forget.
Fair enough.
A snide comment.
Snide comment. Lovely. What? Well, that's a lovely game. Yeah. Did you just call me in here to see you win?
No, there was an actual threat.
Where is it?
Or
What's...
They said, didn't they say something about explosives?
No.
Think so. No, wait.
They said
They...
something about
No,
murdering
the
the audience.
explosives were an assumption based on like the terminology used to describe just making this into a shit show. I forget what the specific wording was.
Me too.
It's metaphorical bomb.
I might have said shit we're gonna blow up.
Yeah.
That were a bad choice of words. They had no plans to bomb the place. They did have plans to fuck the place, or so they told you.
A pretty...
Nothing that I discover through scanning their minds
Oh,
that they didn't told us?
that one's
Yeah,
mind. You did scan
yeah.
that one's mind. Noor had a plan, but the others didn't know what it was.
But no, there was an actual thing. The other team was Manchurian candidate. But we managed to, you know, not have that end in a death match between us and them.
With the crowd in the middle of the whole battle. To add.
Shit.
You might want to get some psychers in there just to make sure there's no residual nonsense in their brains.
We'll check it out. Yeah. Garth, you found out.
Also,
Go on, Lily.
oh no, this is Sigurd talking. Also,
Right.
they did a koala asparagus on me.
You
They
are-
should probably check them out too. And she points at the two of them.
All right. Lily is just like bleeding in a few places. Big dark bruises appearing, floating, completely unconscious. Snot bubble style.
I'm gonna go get the doctor.
No. Just do the thing again. She'll like put her wrist out and like close her eyes and go.
As you're doing that, like the door slams open and Mila and Ray are running in. Mila's screaming, "My baby! My baby!" Runs over to the floating unconscious Lily as like blood gets sprayed on her face. She's like, "Oh my god, Sigrid, help her!" Lily, I knew you weren't strong enough for this game. This stupid game. And she's slapping Lilgrid's face, trying to wake her up.
Don't do that, Mom.
She pauses for a second and kind of looks like at Sigrid lovingly. She's like, "Oh!"
She shakes her head a bit and looks at Jack and those guys and goes, "Really? But there might be other stuff. Our enemy said that there was going to be explosive some things or other. I don't know if it's actually bombs, but they might do something drastic here."
There's been people moving around underneath, but we don't know what they were doing. Might have moved some big stuff in and out. We're still tracking it. My team's got nothing. Says Goth.
Well, we appreciate the assist. The only reason they left and didn't cause more havoc was the realization that you guys were coming.
Huh.
Which is actually kind of concerning.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's interesting. Mawson just... at least the criminals know that they should be scared of me.
Yeah, I would be careful. This group doesn't seem like they scare.
Mawson...
Can I use sorry.
He kind of looks a bit cocky. And he says, you know, honestly, this group is going around fucking the other gangs. I'm not sure I want to do anything about them at all.
I'm pretty sure they're the ones that were behind the hospital bombing.
Lucius nods. I'm pretty sure I saw the little one that controlled me. It's not dead.
Well, shit. But still, they didn't start.
Also,
They didn't start that until you guys were looking into them, though, right?
did we knew them before that?
Does that
Right.
does
While
that,
we were dealing with the Jefferson?
does that freaking matter?
No, not really.
Yeah.
I don't want them coming after my boys again.
Anyway, her name is Nura. I don't remember last name.
Smith.
She died in '87.
He's nodding. All right. She's from here.
Japan.
All right.
That's what the file said, right? I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah.
misremembering. Okay.
Correct. Like age 5, refugee status granted in Nirvana. Age 10, dead.
But apparently not.
Mm-hmm. Would now be 22? Yeah.
Yeah. She's also she looks the same as when she died from the photos we had. Also, she has a swirly evil monster with her, along with a gang of vampires and child soldiers.
She collects powered people.
And she wants to be the island's supervillain.
Sounds like she already
She
is.
What? Can I roll a psychology?
Can you what?
I want to know, like, why would she want to cause us so much trouble, but run at the moment that Morrison and Guard came in? Like, what would be her plan, or what would be her next move? Like, it's this all psychological thinking.
I think you can do that.
You could
Like a
use
psych profile?
psychology to like put together a psychological profile. Like, why is this person acting this way? I don't
know
think
I
you'd
have,
be able to get specific enough as to like why they'd leave when they knew Mawson were coming.
Okay.
Beyond the...
Just for flavor.
But roll psychology for sure.
5.
Just trying to think how to word things.
Carefully.
Yes.
Okay, psychology. I'm just looking up what the roles can do. Applied psychology, which may be later academic study, blah, 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 blah. Roll against skill to predict general behavior of an individual or small group in a particular situation, especially a stressful situation. In a setting with multiple sentient species, must specialize in that species. If the GM decides extra detail, he may rule out psychology, split, applied. Okay, this is just the type.
Yeah.
Modifiers +3 if you know the subject well. +3 if the subject is a known deviant personality type. +1 for sensitive or empathy, or -3 for low empathy.
All right. So
it's not just a base layer.
you'd reckon that, getting involved with Mawson and actual authorities, air quotes, is not what she's after. She seems to be trying to antagonize Lily more than anything, based on her actions so far.
Calling the parents is cheating. Or tattling on teacher, I guess.
Yeah, kinda. Like, it's almost as if she sees this as a game for Lily and her, or, you and the group. Your little vigilante thing you've been doing. The people who were playing with vampires, mostly, at this point. Mila's, just hugging Lily's unconscious body. Oh, this is terrible.
Mom,
Yes.
take
Yes,
her
Siggy.
home. Take her home. She'll be cool. There might be something to do with the fountain later, but I think that was a lie. But see you there.
Can't remember if anyone rolled detect lies.
We did.
When you asked to be changed back, Noor said that you had to go to this Chinese restaurant in a certain part of Langdama and both hold hands and piss in a fountain in the lobby at the same time at the stroke of midnight, whilst saying, I wish I could switch bodies with you. She said that you needed to piss in the fountain at the same time.
Yeah, I believe that someone did roll and successfully rolled to detect lies.
Yeah. She was fibbing.
Yeah, Lucius made it by a lot to detect lies.
Mm-hmm.
8 of 16. So he was like, bullshit.
Bullshit. Who? Goths, Sears, Rangers. Got my team doing that. It'll clear the folks out of the stadium quicker.
Oh, that's actually really smart.
My team's gonna be doing a full sweep. We'll be here 24 hours.
Get some psychers in here, really. She seems to be doing the mental whammy on people more than anything.
We will be doing. But there's already one here who's... Wait, no, there's not. Or is Audrey here?
No, just Violet.
No. You know one particular that's way better than any we've got, we reckon. Problem is, she's an American. But we'll be doing what we can.
Nod.
Aye, lad.
No, I wasn't saying anything. I was going with things.
Everyone looks at Lucius briefly.
But anyway, yeah, I don't have anything else. Does anyone know anything else?
No, seems like everything's under control.
Yeah, it really does. Let's skip on a bit. What are people doing for the evening? Going home? Going to bed?
Letting Audrey do a once-over in my brain, or Sigrid's brain.
She'll let you know that she can fix it, but if she does, they'll know.
You know, just see if there's a time limit on it. Just make sure there's nothing else in there.
There is a time limit on it. I think it'll be gone by morning.
Okay, but could you just make sure?
I'm pretty sure it'll be gone by morning.
Yeah, but to make sure there's nothing else in there.
Oh, sure. She'll take a closer look.
Success by 11.
Looking for backdoors or implanted suggestions or delusions, stuff, the usuals.
It looks pretty clean, and it will indeed. It seems like the effects will wear off the next time both of them are asleep at the same time.
Oh, that's mean. It looks like you both need to be asleep at the same time. So, like, don't do the, like, sleeping and shift thing.
Well, then I'm just gonna go the hell to sleep as soon as possible. If the other one's passed out right now.
Passed out isn't the same as sleep.
Okay, but no back doors or anything. Cool. Then she'll just.
No, look, just the usual stuff.
The mind shield has already got a bit weaker. You don't think that'd last forever. Based on that, you reckon the ones on the high-powered vampires are probably being reset fairly frequently.
Maintained, yeah. Makes sense.
Cool.
Yeah, you should be good.
Cool. I'm gonna do something I've always wanted to do.
Kill yourself.
No. I haven't been able to do this since I was 6. Does anyone have a jump rope?
Yeah, we have a gym.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's gonna.
Just finished 5
Fail
rounds of
jump rope.
capsule and now you're going skin.
It's Sigrid.
Yeah.
It's Sigrid power. She's not. I assume she's not tired.
No, she won't be. If you've rested for 10 minutes, she'll be back to full FP nearly.
Nice.
She's very fit.
Did
Yeah.
she let anybody else know about
TM.
the deal that was made?
Oh, I was gonna wait until we were out.
Cool.
Like, I don't know if we want to tell those guys because they seem to know bullshit. So I figured just keep this amongst ourselves for now.
Oh, totally, I agree. This was at some point during the next day that she let people know.
Well, unless Luke wants to do something this
Mhm.
day.
No, sorry, I got a bit lost. Did someone say they'd made a PM, Jared? Did you say you'd
No.
sent... Okay, I got real confused then.
The PM was the character portrait.
Oh. What's that?
That was ages ago.
Yeah, that was.
That was half an hour ago.
What? I am off my tits here. I don't know what's happening.
I do think many of us have to eat, so let's do that.
Yeah. Lily's unconscious stomach rumbles really loud and she like rolls over and says something about meat.
I think Lily got taken home for now.
Oh yeah, Mila and Ray took her away. Mila's like crying like, stupid deadly pod racing. And Ray's just like, our daughter's going to be the best ever capsule star.
Nice.
And they'll get her hooked up on an intravenous thing, probably.
Yeah, IV. Get some saline glucose solution in you. Cure all. And yeah, let's go to 30 days of September, April. Okay, it's the 31st of July.
Dinner.
So it's the next day? People are
Next
back?
day, you all ate a bunch of crap last night. Sigrid and Lily are back in their own bodies. And pretty pleased about it, probably.
1 second, phone call.
When I wake up in the morning, that is my response. What the hell?
Yeah.
Ow.
Pain. pain everywhere.
Just bruises and
It's mostly like you just feel like you've caned it at the gym, absolutely blasted a bunch of machines, which is just something you've never done before anyway. So
yeah, no.
Man, especially the legs.
Like she does the legs as part of like required, atrophy
prevention,
blocking
yeah.
prevention, but just the bare minimum. Like 30 minutes
It
a day
seems
on
like
the
she
bike or
skips
something.
leg day sometimes.
Yeah.
So congratulations on the win.
That was the weirdest capsule game I think ever. And were we the bad guys?
I mean, totally.
People booed us.
I mean, everybody needs a heal.
I guess.
But I mean, kinda. Like, we're sort of the rich, like, well-funded. Like,
The reaction
Supported by-
seems to be disappointment that your team won, but also not surprise.
like we're the insert NFL team that always wins from this universe.
Jacksonville Jaguars.
But I think we were avoiding using actual things.
The Jaguarville Jacksons.
There. Them winning is weird. Lee knows nothing about sports.
Tara knows nothing
Almost as
about
weird as
sports.
when the
It
Blue
wasn't-
Sox wins. When?
Truth.
Wins. Honk honk.
But I guess, yeah.
But I'll get a let's send a text out to meet up. We need to talk about our plans
Yeah,
that I kind of shoved us into.
you've now only got
to
about
avoid-
12 hours to... Not even. You've got about 10 hours to submit terms for a fight.
So yeah, I kind of enrolled us in a superhero battle that
Awesome.
to save the day yesterday.
A couple of you saw that conversation. Yeah.
And I think we got a James. Maybe.
Hey, put your mic down.
In process.
In process.
Loading.
You might be having mic problems.
Unit ready.
But yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, when and where?
That's the thing. 3 weeks, Fairy Island. We have to come up with terms today.
What is it with you and Fairy Island?
It's non-populated area.
Except for the fairies.
Very singular. I don't think there's more than one.
Well, that's good.
That is good.
But
Have we got a
again,
James?
unpopulated.
Aye.
Aye, hello.
Hi.
Hello.
You're back in your body. It's the next day.
You may have started calling me La Mom.
Why?
Because Lily were in your body at the time.
Oh.
But anyway,
Any which
yeah.
way, you won. Garth and Mawson found no evidence of ill-doing or ne'er-do-wells. They're still sweeping the whole stadium location. No one got killed. Nothing bad seemed to have gone down. You've got about 10 hours to present terms for a fight on Fairy Island to Nura, and that's what's being discussed right now. You're all together at some place.
Okay.
How about my new house or Audrey's place? Either one works.
Lily's new house? We need some patio furniture.
Or is here in the living room? Whatever. Very much smaller than your Audrey's place.
That's okay. Your basement is bigger.
It is.
The basement is much bigger. It's still under construction, otherwise I would have said we go down there.
There you go. Jaunty park bench for you. Stolen from an actual park bench, probably.
Nice.
You don't even
You mean
remember
park?
bringing it. You got really drunk and woke up on it, on the patio.
It was a gift from whatever.
Kate's not
so,
here.
I don't know if we want to play fair or anything like that.
Well, I mean, we're setting the rules, right?
I think they have to agree to them or whatever. I was just doing this as a stopgap, get us at least 24 hours.
So what were you thinking?
I did not have everyone die, but we need to take care of this problem.
Right? Like a fight seems like a pretty good way to do it.
Yeah, but she's already died once. I'm gonna like tap on the folder. Like, how did she actually die?
Car accident. Yeah.
Was the body found or what? Or
Yeah.
he was dead.
Cremated.
Like, death doesn't seem to stick to this one. Like, point over to Sigrid. But just a little different.
Okay.
I mean, maybe if we take her down and get one of those power dampeners on him.
Mm-hmm.
That'd do it. I'm sure Matthias and Lucius are here if they wanted to be.
I mean, they're definitely invited.
Because of what I found out, I want to. Lucius will send you a text saying, "I would love to be there, but I actually need you to be with me at my office. There's something we need to talk about." As he starts to research about Nora, he realizes that if this is personal to Lily, maybe he needs to figure out if they have some sort of correlated history with either Lily, her mom's, or any of the relatives down that tree.
So you reply to the text saying, no, but meet us or meet you at your office?
Yes.
Let's shift the map.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Dot, dot, dot. Really?
That's kind of my reaction. Can't you meet them here? I've archived that page.
Oh, so he has an office?
I think it's... I'm guessing you mean
I
at
didn't
the
know that.
Metaforce place? Where Mawson's office is?
Yeah, where I could have access to all the information that they have, like the
You've got
either
access to a
books-
desk is far from an office. Just because it's more
no
hilarious.
computers,
Yeah.
no files.
No, you've got computers and files, but it's just funny if... Yeah, I'm on board with this. You get a text from Lucius. telling you to meet
think I
at
might
his
just
fucking office.
I'll pop into his office. Go, where are the files?
You want to see this office, do you?
I mean, you don't have to bring us there. I was just gonna pop in, grab the files, like literally pop out and then drag his butt to the thing. But since you already did it,
Yeah, it's
okay.
like this place. He's got a desk here in this busy room.
I'm just gonna stare at him for a minute and then just sigh, grab the stack of papers on his desk, and
Yeah, there's
like put my hand on his shoulder and then bomb us back.
one of those chunky briefcase laptops as well on the desk, not even a desktop computer.
I'll bring them over and I'll like, or that also works. Oh,
If she's not authorized to take stuff from there yet, you should authorize her. It just makes it easier.
Because
I
I
think-
will take stuff.
You are authorized. They ought to be checked out. I think Lucius has technically already checked him out if they're at his desk, though, so he should be good. Lucius might not be, seen as he just got his checked out stuff taken off him by someone else.
I mean, he was also
that-
taken, so.
I'll register that as an anomaly and continue on with the rest of the workday later.
I mean, I'm not a tactical fighter. Like, legitimately, my brain yesterday was, how do I fix this in the short term? I really need help with ideas here.
I mean, stuff like what powers are allowed, or like whether people are allowed to try to kill, are reasonable things to put on the table.
Did you say what their people are allowed to try to kill?
Whether or not, yeah, lethal force
Or
versus non-lethal.
whether, okay.
Sorry, I've been having a milkshake. My lips are a little numb. She puts it
I
down.
look at Sigrid and go, I mean, our other murder specialist isn't here. Sigrid, what do you think?
I think fair fight is stupid. I think it not matter what you tell them. I think no matter what we do, we should have Secret Surf ambush whole fight and just take them down. This
I agree.
opportunity, I think fair fight is stupid.
Agree, but here's the shake. As soon as we got Surf and Secret Surf involved yesterday, they knew. That might just be because they had us in the mental whammy, Red. But they fucking knew.
Well, if they know, they not show, and that not ideal, but I think what you talk about is stupid. I not want to be part of this unless it just ambush for them.
Oh,
'Cause
totally.
I not want to fight this fight. Like, we will likely lose. Like, I not even think it fair fight, because I feel pretty sure they gonna win. So,
What if we get better help? If they found out when we attempted to contact Secret Surf, perhaps we contact only a few individuals who could help us.
That's not a bad idea. Because there might be a mole
I
in
am
one of the
thinking of
organizations.
Ghost. You remember the guy with the sword?
I mean, there's quite a few people we can contact.
More careful allies seems reasonable.
Made a few during these times.
I mean, I'd be down for the real fight, but if we're going to ambush, we might as well do it right.
yes, there will still be fight, but
Yeah, not playing fair. I'm with you there, Red. These guys are little.
so in all honesty, I not think it matter what you tell them. We just need to give them something. How do you say, something they will buy?
I would say no mind control. They'd adhere to that.
I don't think they would.
Would they even agree to that?
Absolutely. This is about fun for them, not winning.
I also think that no matter what we do, they not fight fair. They not play this game fair. So
True.
Right.
Uh,
Also, while we're talking, I'm still typing on the computer, researching.
Luke, Could maybe Lucius pull another psych roll about what would catch their interest the most? Because me as Terra as a player am drawing an absolute blank on how to do this, unless other player has thought on how to catch their interest, I guess.
You've already
They
got
want-
their interest.
Right. They want an entertaining showdown.
Yeah, they're on the hook.
Okay.
Is how it feels. I mean, the
They-
more entertaining you could make this for them, the more likely they'd be to agree to it. And what seems to be entertaining for them is violence and shock.
Okay.
So we get them out in open and then take them down.
I mean, they want. Yeah, if we can do this again. We got this happening on Fairy Island, away from people.
So what are we willing to offer them if they win? Assuming they're are survivors of us.
We record it, and if they win, they get to televise it.
I think that's a horrible idea.
We're not.
We
gonna
don't
do
intend
it.
to go through it.
It's just to get their interest.
All right. And I assume that if we win, we want to arrest them.
I mean,
Everyone goes quiet.
yeah,
Assuming there are survivors.
yeah.
Everyone looking forward
Yes.
to killing a bunch of young girls. Silence.
Sorry, I realize you guys don't actually care about the details.
Like, we just need something that's gonna get their agreement to do this, and then
I mean,
Then
we
we
could
go
keep
do
it
it.
simple with the whole just, yeah, we want to fight. Let's see who wins this.
Keep it simple, stupid.
I'll see you after school at the bike racks.
Obviously, if we win and any of you are alive, we're locking you up. If any of us are alive and you win, you've screwed up, I guess.
Bike storage is just such a universal concept for a location for things to go down.
Nice.
It were behind bike sheds where I went to school. That's where you'd go to get your dick sucked, buy some weed, or beat someone up, or get beat up. You do everything behind bike sheds.
Apparently.
That seems like a very nice or interesting shop.
That was school. That was school.
Fairy Island, the bike shed of Nirvana.
Fairy Island is behind the bike shed of Nirvana.
But
Koi.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
I guess we'll have that conversation and just.
guess you will have that conversation. Shall we just skip forwards a bit?
It sounded like Lucius had something you wanted to tell
Oh,
us also.
yes.
Yeah.
Would I be able to find out anything?
You actually did, and it's... I don't know if you rolled or, like, invoked serendipity in real life or something, but I mentioned that Noura died in a car crash, and you mentioned that you were looking up whatever connections she might have to Lily. And Mila's parents died in a car crash in 1987. And though nothing links them, there's only one recorded fatal car crash for all of 1987 in Nirvana. So, Noura and Lily's parents must have died in the same car accident.
Lily, you gotta see this. And I just like show that information to everyone.
Huh.
the car accident was a very big deal at the time. Orphaned Mila, although she were already over 18, I'm pretty sure.
But like found her.
I think we found out why this was so personal.
Huh. She says again.
You gonna show that to her?
Yeah, like I'm showing this to everyone. If it's on the laptop, I just turn it around and I show it.
I think Violet means you're going to show that to Noor.
What do you mean?
I meant her parents, actually.
Oh.
Not right now. But yeah, huh.
It's just, all you got for now.
It's new information that she doesn't quite know how to
Process just yet. Fair enough.
process yet.
That car accident seems to be a whole thing, by the way. There's lots of
Can you
redacted
investigate?
and erased files you can certainly begin to investigate. That's what
Yes,
you've
I
been
would
doing
like-
currently. You've been trying to find out more about this car accident because you're scraping for details, really.
Yeah, I want to dig in all that redacted information so that we can get a clear view to what is going on here.
Do you have research now?
Yes.
I will take that. Or I will actually take investigation as well, if that works too.
Oh, investigation would be with one less. You can make that a success.
You can stick with your
by-
research then. So that's cool. Success by 7.
Yeah.
And that will be progressing throughout the day. In fact, did we set a specific place to meet with Noora?
I think it was
Wouldn't
like
get a phone call
yeah, it was a phone call. I was gonna leave a phone,
on a
somewhere,
bench
and she
somewhere.
was gonna grab it.
Okay, sounds good.
And I think Violet should, whoever talks on the phone,
Sure.
should immediately check them out afterwards.
Might be difficult over the phone.
Oh, immediately check out the person who talked to her on the phone.
It might be difficult after a phone call.
What?
I'm skeptical of that assessment.
Do you think you can do it? Fair enough.
Like, if I'm in a room with somebody and they they receive a phone call, they hang up the phone, I think I can check my friend out.
No, I mean, oh, okay. I thought you meant then Audrey can check out whoever was on the other side of the phone.
No, this is paranoia about them doing stuff over the phone at us.
Gotcha.
They've mental whammied us a few times. It's time to play safe.
Yep. Okay.
All right, I guess is it me? Am I doing this? She seems to be most interested in me.
And is there anything anyone else was going to do in this day after this meeting?
Yeah. Sigurd's gonna go back to Audrey's place and grab one of the Garth bugs.
Coy.
And she's
Digs
gonna
in the
place
couch or
it.
something.
Yeah, and she's gonna place it down. And she's gonna start talking to. I assume it was Violet at this meeting, so Audrey could be at home.
And she is.
Okay, so Sigrid will start talking to Audrey about how we're gonna do this thing, but we're absolutely not gonna contact Garth for it, like while holding the bug.
Fair.
Cool.
Like,
Yeah, probably for the best. He usually screws things up anyways.
This is still part of a group thing, right?
No, I think Sigurd's just doing this on her own, which is perfectly viable.
I think, yeah, this would be this afternoon, after this meeting. This meeting is just scattered now, let's say. Someone say something like, let's meet again 2 hours before the phone call at this place. There, someone said
That'll
it.
work.
And then you all scatter. And then 30 minutes later, Sigrid picking up Bug back at Audrey's place with Audrey there, talking shit about Garth into the Bug.
But yeah, like lay out the whole plan to Audrey and be like, yes, but we absolutely cannot. But we absolutely cannot involve Garth because last time we try, they knew immediately.
It's fair.
Maybe they're listening in somehow is kind of what Sigurd's figuring.
I mean, if
And-
you have to
and
fight
she-
fair, you have to fight fair.
Yeah, so like maybe, just maybe, this is a way we can get the drop on him.
Cool. I like what you did. Matthias, where were you headed after this meeting? And before the next one?
I'll have to figure out a way to contact Ghost, because if Garth is on their radar, that's pretty bad, but I doubt Matthias doubts Ghost would be.
True. Did I leave you a way of getting in touch with him?
Not specifically, no, so this is just trying to figure out how to contact him through Garth.
Okay.
Matthias will head to a tavern, bar, pub.
Anywhere with Cronenberg on tap.
Yeah.
Aye, there's plenty.
And he will use the no pay phone.
The no pay phone. Pick up the no pay phone.
Call the number he used last time to contact Garth.
Yeah. Ring, 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 ring. And then I believe it's like just the doot message tone. You can probably hear a tape recorder turning.
In French, he will talk about how he wants to see his friend from Belgium.
Cool.
And then hang up.
Very cool.
And then he'll go keep on drinking.
Matthias
As one does.
has a jolly afternoon. It's Saturday. There's plenty of people like you. Well, you probably went to your favourite pub, did you not?
That's his second favorite, actually, at this point, because that one he has to put on like a state of mind to go there. He goes there for info.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough.
His favorite is the one where they bump into the the meta supremacists.
Yes, that one's over here. That is a nice one.
Yep.
Yeah, the blocks in South Langdam are really, really swanky. Well. Okay, Lucius will be researching throughout the afternoon, and almost all of these files have been destroyed. The only information you can gather from it is from various newspapers that came out the day after.
Would I have to go like to the Nirvana library or something to
Yeah,
see them in person?
You were at the library on one of those bizarre machines that you see in films sometimes.
Microfiche.
Oh, is that where it is? A microfilm viewer.
Yep.
Cool. We don't got them over here.
Before we get bounced there by Lily, he's gonna be like, "What do you mean I cannot get access to that? I thought Oh, we gotta get to a library because there's nothing else but physical.
Not been digitized, son. Sorry.
Makes sense. Yep.
And car accidents are very rare in Nirvana anyway. And because it was Founders, it was big news for a week. But details around it seemed really sketchy. It was a Founders car. The driver and Richard and Sarah Dunning involved in a collision with a Japanese refugees car. Oh, no, what am I on about? In a collision with a bus. And 3 people on the bus died. Japanese refugee and her 2 parents. Also Japanese refugees. And it's very suspicious, you know, there's conspiracy theories. You end up online reading about conspiracy theories people have about it. About other founders being involved, about America being involved, about Russia being involved, everything. So, and based on how all the reports are erased, you think there might be some truth to some of these conspiracy theories.
On what grounds? Like, there side stories that corroborate, or like, can I find some links online, or how can I prove that this is real and not just a conspiracy?
You'd want to talk to witnesses, people who were there at the time. Mawson should have been
guess the
working in
next-
surf back then. Garth would presumably have been active. There are other people you could look into and ask about it, though. Former surf members and what have you. But that's about where you get to by time it's coming round to meeting back up. No, that's fine. What were you going to ask?
Okay. I was gonna ask if there was like you said there were just 3 people dead apart from the Dunnings, right?
Yeah.
The 2 foreigner parents and the suspected Nora.
4 people dead. The driver of the Dunnings as well.
The driver as well.
So 6 in total.
6
Mm-hmm.
total. Okay. I would like to, before I go outside of the library so that I don't have to come back, I want to research everything that I can on Nora's parents, on the driver, and specifically on each one of the Dunnings to see if they had any correlationship with each other before the incident. Like, had they been buying an area that they were living? Had they worked for them? Did they were planning to do something with the immigrants? Anything that I can find, any correlation at that point and before.
Cool. Radio. That's what you'll be looking into next. Who's left? Audrey / Violet. You.
They're doing the regular stuff, I think.
Okay.
Unless you got something you wanted to.
No. Conversation with Sigrid as Audrey.
Mm-hmm.
All exams are finished, by the way, now.
That is awesome.
It's summer break. It's officially summer break. So you're just Lily getting up to anything in particular throughout the day?
Just her usual stalking stuff.
Coy. Looking. Vampires you're probably watching. Give me an observation check.
Sure. 1 second. It would help if I had my character open instead of the weird Sigrid Lily hybrid. Okay. Observation, you said?
Yes, please.
Observation.
Failure by 2. You still think there's something going on at the vampire's place because this is pretty obvious. There are a lot of people showing up at a weird time at the two clubs that they most often use.
Okay.
Like it's lunchtime on a Saturday, and they've got shady people showing up en masse, not doing a very
I'll-
good job of sneaking in shady like.
All right. So if Audrey's just doing normal stuff, and I can see that because I have easy eyes on her, I'm gonna bamf into their apartment.
All right, this is probably about 2 p.m. ish.
Hey, Lily.
Dogs look up and just go, "Oh, it's her," and put their heads down. So vampires are up to something. They're having a meeting at this
Cool.
bar. You're the one that has the vampire connections.
I mean, we don't really talk about their secret meetings.
Yeah, but if anyone could get that knowledge, it'd probably be you. So I don't know. I don't know if you want to do anything about it. But yeah.
I mean, are you concerned about it?
I mean, it's weird. Like, bitey freckle face and goth boy popped in the last hour.
What?
Oh, I've nicknamed them all. I don't know their actual names.
One of the lady
Okay.
vampires does indeed have a lot of freckles, and that one that you've been dating is incredibly goth. He's like Chris Angel.
I mean, that's standard for vampire, though.
Mind freak.
Hey, that's offensive. I mean, I guess we
Angel.
can look into it. Aren't we kind of busy today, though?
I mean, I'm gonna make that phone call. That's what I'm telling you. You can do whatever you want with this.
But then didn't you also want to read your mind afterwards?
I mean, after the phone call, I might as well stay here.
We could
Flip
do
the phone open.
more than one thing.
All right.
Flip the phone open and call. Let's just get this over with.
Well, you're waiting for them to ring you, I'm pretty sure, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, we can do multiple things.
And this
Jeez.
is 2 p.m.
Yeah.
So, Sigrid, how will you be spending your afternoon after that sneaky talking into the bug?
Sigurd's gonna go and start getting ready for a fight. So yeah, Sigurd's like, she heads back to the secret location, the creepy secret location that I assume Guy and Sigurd have like managed to get set up at this point.
Yeah, you must have. It's probably, the sewers, that storm drain that has been used before.
Weren't we using the basement of Trent's old shop?
Oh,
Because
yeah.
nobody wanted to go in there because it's
Mhm.
creepy as fuck.
Yeah. Sorry, forgot about that. Trent's old shop. So you're in there.
Yeah, because everybody who doesn't know better gets run off because of that vending machine.
Mm-hmm.
Or eaten.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But, yeah, so Sigrid goes down there. She's gonna start, making... I think she starts with starting to make, all the silver slugs and, just all of the different shotgun ammos.
Okay.
Maybe start in on making some armor.
Some armor for Sigrid.
Yeah. She's got a clamshell that she brought back from the future, but Yeah,
I love how we just all broke that rule.
and brought a
Pretty
clam.
much.
Yeah.
And
Oh yeah.
bring everything back. We're just like, fuck that.
Yeah. Well, nah. She got the clamshell and the helmet. Yeah, I think just working on shotgun slugs.
Gives a small
And,
arms check. Oh, armory, small arms. Armory, small arms.
Let's see, and then we get
Armory, small
a
arms.
+3 from.
The
It was
tools.
yes, +3, and then maybe take a little extra time, so we'll get a +4.
You go all afternoon. Yeah, I'd say you can get a good, probably 12 shotgun shells made.
Okay. Just of different sorts. Let me go.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's a good time for a quick break as well, because I'm out of coffee and I want
Probably.
more. So we'll be right back in about 5 minutes. And then I'm going to fight you all.
Sweet.
We're back at it. You're due to receive a phone call any minute. Are you all meeting back up for this? I'm pretty sure the arrangement is too.
We should probably
Yeah.
gather for the phone call.
Yeah, we should gather for the phone call. Sigrid is deliberately wearing a bug.
Are you where?
Sorry?
Where are you?
Not at any of our secret locations or houses or anything. We'll be like at a park or something.
There is a pretty big house music concert going on tonight. It's like just starting up soon.
I just want someplace where it's not like if they have some kind of magical ability to find out where we are.
It's not gonna be.
It's
That's
not gonna
fine.
be like head to our place. So anywhere.
All right. Random park area.
Or we could go to the pit. Just outside the pit.
The pit.
Honestly, I'm okay with you using my place, Audrey suggests.
Yeah, I just don't want them to know where you live. Let's just...
They do.
Yeah, I think they do.
Alright.
They definitely know where you all live.
Maybe not
Okay.
all of us, but definitely Audrey.
I'll throw it on. I'll at least have it on me for now at first, because I don't want to have it speakerphone and have them whammy all of us at the same time. But
What is that hideous cat monster?
Where's that hideous cat
Serby?
monster?
it's the three dogs wrestling.
Yeah, it's Sigrid's dog and Audrey's dog. Just having fun. Just living the best lives.
But
As
yes,
part of
phone
the
call.
collective.
Join us.
Kinda.
It's a rat king. You ever heard of them? It's Dog King. This is a Dog King.
Look, I was practicing with the bees, and I figured I might be able to try swarms with dogs.
Dog Swarm.
What about the birds?
Phone's ringing. Ring, ring.
Pick it up.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello? Lily?
Yes.
It's Nura. Hi.
Hi.
This is awkward. How is your day?
I mean, I'm good. You?
Yeah, I'm good. I had an okay day. We had mani-pedis. Been playing with some of my toys. You really ruined last night, you know. It could have been a lot of fun.
Your definition of fun and my definition of fun are two very different things.
You hear her eyes roll. um, well, like, so you want to fight, yeah? Where did we leave
Yes,
off? Like, all of my soldiers versus all of your soldiers on Fairy Island in 2 weeks and 6 days?
that's correct.
I've got a lot of
Or
soldiers.
no, or one for one. So you pick a
Oh.
guy, I pick a guy.
Ooh, we're nominating champions.
No, like So if there's 5 of us, there's 5 of you. Get it?
Okay, so
That's champions.
how many of you will there be? How many do I need to pick?
I'll look around the room. How many? Just
Count.
show of hands. Who wants to actually get in on this?
This is races now.
Does everyone
Matthias
raise their hand?
stands up.
I'm sure Violet will be there, Audrey says.
So I think there's 5 of us. 1,
5 on 5?
2, 5 on 5 with maybe retconning 6 on 6 if we get a call in back one of these weeks.
Okay. Okay. And if we win, what do we get when we win? Like, what's our incentive to do this?
What do you want?
All sorts of shit. I want you to be my nemesis, Lily.
All right.
I want to fight
So if you-
Sigrid in the streets. I want to ransom the moon. And I want you guys to say you'll stop me.
Audible rolling of eyes. All right. If you win, we will declare you our arch nemesis and supervillain extraordinaire.
She squeals and giggles and claps her hands. Like, I'm so excited for this. It's going to be amazing.
If we win,
If you win, yeah.
you and yours surrender yourselves to the authorities.
She starts cackling now.
Well, then what's your counter proposal there, kiddo?
No, we'll take it. Yeah, sure. Sure. If you win, we'll turn ourselves in to serf. We'll let Nirvana.
And get power dampened.
Well, I doubt they'd want to take us in without doing that. They do it to everyone they detain these days.
And look at the group and mouth. What else? Just shrug.
Gives you the thumbs up.
Nuts.
High noon. That date. Give like longitude and latitude for exact position.
Okay. We'll be there. We'll probably be there 10 minutes early, but we won't start fighting until high noon.
And can I make like a acting check to be like pretend like I'm really into this idea and I'm super excited about it?
I think I need an acting check anyway, just because you're planning on. You're probably nervous and what have you.
By 1, but I probably with mental powers like hers, she's probably gonna kick my ass and detect lies.
Well, we'll be there. Look, you guys, like, really ruined my fun yesterday. I mentioned I'd been playing with my toys. I'm gonna let them out when the sun goes down. It's almost making its way out there. There's a pretty famous DJ playing in the park tonight. He's from England or something. It's called, like, Skinny Boy Fats or something. Anyway, I'm pretty sure his set's gonna be real wild.
Uh-huh.
That's it. I'll be having my fun there tonight, seeing as you ruined it yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Bye. See you in 3 weeks.
Okay.
Love you. Love you, Lily. Bye. Bye, 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 bye. Click.
All right. Get in there. Tap on the head.
She raises it. Sets up the mental connection as she checks up on the mental state.
I have to go for about 10 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
Lily looks clean.
Cool.
Lily looks,
All right.
yeah, fine. I don't know if you want to dig deeper than that, than the base perception.
deeper.
You can't perceive any change.
I mean, she's not going to do a deep dig right now. She just did one recently,
It's true.
and she was watching.
Mm-hmm.
Anything that would.
Mm-hmm.
She feels comfortable with it.
Yeah, Audrey would definitely notice if something happened to anyone's brain while she were looking at him.
Well, those little bitches just threatened the concert that's happening.
Right about now, Funk Soul Brother.
Nice.
I just put it on,
It's just
and I was looking at the album, and Pandora bothered to put the lyrics in for that song, and reading it is funny.
Awesome.
Yeah, I bet. You can vaguely hear a cheer from the park through Audrey's open windows. As
They're gonna vampire this shit up. And do we want to ruin their fun again? Or do we want to get involved and play their damn game?
I mean, isn't ruining their fun letting people get like hurt?
No, ruining their fun is getting the big guys in here. But, you know, they'll probably just escalate again.
No,
I mean, they're not going to show up for every little thing.
Exactly.
and we have to do something about vampires.
I mean, I get that you don't like that
Sigrid
they're enjoying this, but
Looks at a little
this
bag.
is what we do. Gear up, folks.
Or she's got like a duffel bag next to her.
Where's Mr. Shooty McShooterson when you
Like-
really need him?
I have ways to fight vampires now.
Well, good. Gear up. Let's go.
Hawaiian steel guitar music plays when you wonder where Guy is.
I did make a couple of daggers as well, like a couple of sessions ago.
I
if
do
anyone
recall.
wants like a silver knife for tonight, Sigurd's got them.
Nice.
Oh, I got my squirt gun.
The holy water squirt gun.
Holy water squirt gun. The it's probably like the more super soaker brand.
Yeah, there's a squirt gun in high tech.
Did we lose someone else? Oh. This one squirt gun, but instead of what do you call it? Could I have gotten one of Mila's like engineers down there to set it up with compressed air instead of pump action?
No.
That seems like just the kind of nerdy thing an engineer would be super into.
I'll need an action point spending if you want to serendipity that out there.
I will
Alright,
absolutely
sorry, I
spend an
spaced out
action
there
point
for-
on that.
What are you looking for specifically?
Oh, just a compressed air super soaker instead of a pump action.
Nice.
Spent that point.
What have you got? Liquid projector as a skill?
No, so I'm gonna suck at it.
Okay. All right, that's fine. I was just checking to make sure I didn't gear something that you absolutely couldn't use when you'd spent points on something you could.
I mean,
just call Mark Rober. He's
I have
got you
4
covered.
unspent points, and I have been practicing with the Super Soaker. I might take liquid projectile, if that's okay.
Do it.
That's why I'm asking Luke. Is it okay?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
Will that count as my air gun too? My glitter gun?
Yeah, you can use it as that too. Yes.
Okay.
It makes you a vortex pistol. Ultratech
Squirt gun?
134.
Squirt gun is legitimately a thing in here. Oh, but no, this would be water cannon at this point. Okay. Anyway.
It fires like rings of misted air. It does 1d -3 double knockback crushing.
Wait, the Airzuka?
The thing that he's made you, that you gave him a couple of
okay.
weeks ago, or something, when you were like, hmm.
1D -3, you said?
Mm-hmm. It's Ultratech 134 right at the bottom. Vortex pistol.
134. Cool. But with holy water. Awesome. I'm into this.
Yeah, it's got like a 1 yard special damage based on whatever you put in it, you know? Out to a 15-yard range.
Cool. Cool.
Uh-huh.
And then all my grenades too.
Obviously.
Smoke, flash, tear. All the fun stuff.
So as you are you gearing up at Audrey's place? Are you heading somewhere else fast? I'm sure Matthias has got
all
a
my
car he
shit's at my
can
house.
drive people around, and there's also someone who teleports people here. Or you calling in your super team?
Yeah, let's call them in.
All right.
I'll pick up on my way, Cheese Girl. On my way back after getting geared up, because that stuff's probably at my house.
Great. I kind of just need a blank map with grass for this.
Pretty much.
I'd be surprised if I've not already got one.
I know you got a park.
That's woods.
Because the previous incarnation of this game had our secret base was under a park.
Oh yeah, to the transmogrifier. That place did get pretty fucked up at one point. Hopefully that can just be deleted off the map player. Game. Nirvana.
Transmogrify. In the meantime, while you're transmogrifying, let's do some role playing.
Yeah, definitely.
If you must.
Violet meets up with you guys when you're gearing up, because she's also gearing up.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Might be a little small, but we'll figure it out.
So we're thinking vampires?
Vampires, probably. Said toys, sundown, and the vampires have been weird at their club all day.
True.
Oh, I just remembered another thing that Sigurd wound up making.
What that?
For Violet specifically.
Oh, yeah, the hockey stick attachment.
Yeah,
Silver cover.
a silver covered attachment for one of her hockey stick weapons.
Mhm.
Just to clarify right here, right now.
Right.
Uh, Also, B team, just to keep things from getting too many NPCs on the map, are crowd control.
Yeah. There's
Good
multiple
call.
exits to the park. I'm figuring this is where you arrive, and these are people currently in the process of fleeing from the horror.
Oh, we didn't
But
get there in time?
I've
Damn it.
look, sorry.
Go on.
Would I be able to get more information before this happens?
On the car crash stuff.
Yes.
No,
On the
it would.
families.
Reading those microfilms took you like all afternoon, and then you went straight to the phone call, and then this has happened straight away.
Yeah.
Feel free to drag yourselves on. We're still missing Jared.
And I did snag Cheese Girl on the way here.
Oh, he's big. He's too big.
Too big. Wow.
So yeah,
Wow.
I don't think you've seen anything that looks like this before now. But Audrey, you will recognize it.
Yeah, she's had these described to her.
Yeah.
They're the ones that don't turn out right?
Mm-hmm.
I think Violet's described these things to everybody.
Oh yeah,
I think she has to.
yeah. So, though
Also,
you've not
James
seen them
did too
before,
many
you will
spells.
recognize them pretty quickly as being lesser vampires. They've got claws, sharp teeth. They're fairly stupid and brainless, but they lust strongly for blood and will follow orders from powerful vampires readily and easily.
Yep, they've been recruiting, Violet says.
Red, you gonna join us?
Yes. Give me a second. It's all right.
Whoop.
I'm just going to put a vampire down here out the way. Let me give him a marker so you ignore him. He's asleep. He's a sleepy vampire. And unfortunately, I didn't make a token in time for any of these. So just red dot will have to do him. And change his name. So how about that role playing?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
Well,
definitely.
if people are coming screaming, I'll start barking orders.
Before, you're en route. Maybe we should give Jared a couple more minutes as well. Oh, look at that.
Back.
Perfect.
Yeah,
So
welcome back.
perhaps we arrive at the park and it's quiet at this point. Like people aren't running and panicked yet.
Yes.
So there is the chance for roleplay.
The scene is not before you at this moment, but it is about to be in a couple of minutes.
All right, is B team here with us or?
It's a big park. They're approaching at other entrances.
All right. Well, do we have a whammy connection with them? Or mental connection?
Sure.
I'm sure you have radios, but yeah, you could also connect with at least one of.
Radios are probably better.
Yeah.
Okay.
They don't need to hear our whole conversation.
Okay, good point. All right, guys. There's gonna be stuff happening real soon. Get in there. Start getting people out. Crowd control. We'll take care of the bulk of the bads. Red. I think you take the lead.
Sigurd does also pull out 2 silver daggers. Like, looks around.
Matthias, where did you leave
Could
us?
someone please recap
Yeah, what were the last thing you were here for?
There was just that. Deciding on a place to go, going there. Talking about it over the phone with them.
Yep. At the
They
end.
said they had some stuff planned for a place with a British DJ.
Yes, correct.
Yes.
And we geared up and we're heading down there now.
Yeah, and we've headed to the place where the British DJ is, and arriving at an entrance. I figured you'd drive here, potentially. See, there's it's
So
awkward for Lily.
superhero outfits.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. This is definitely an official thing. She called in the rest of her super group as well.
Yeah.
And
Mysteriously, Sigurd's not here.
Nope, because this is a killing chance.
people...
Speaking
Go on, sorry.
speaking of which, are we considering vampires people or not?
I mean, they are people.
No.
That's why I
I
wanted
feel
to
like
ask the
that was.
question.
I feel like that was in character as well.
Absolutely, and Violet responds. That's why I wanted to ask.
They kill people. They will keep killing people.
If restrain and for incarceration, if all possible, but civilian lives are the priority.
As Sigurd is like loading silver shotgun slugs.
And so it's a very loud concert right now. House music is playing at full blast, pumping. The edge of the crowd is kind of just beyond the edge of this map, maybe another 5 meters that way, as you make
Are
this
they playing
discussion.
Lupus?
Hmm?
Are they playing Lupus?
Lupus? No.
House.
House? Oh.
No, it's Fatboy Slim.
It's Fatboy Slim. Norman Reedus
So-
is on the stage with his decks spinning.
I'm half tempted to do something kind of shitty to this crowd, but it's probably a good thing.
Some people have some silver stuff. Does anyone have a silver knife?
Sigurd's
literally holding
up to-
2.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
here.
That's
what
why
are
I
they?
wanted to be caught up.
For writing it down.
Oh, I
Long
don't
knives?
have it. It's just a long knife.
Low tech?
Silver. Yes. And then I guess she hands the other one to Lucius.
He nods after he grabs it up and puts it on his, well, keeps it close.
What's your shitty plan, Lily?
I was thinking about maybe hucking a tear gas grenade into the audience,
That would be a shitty thing to do.
but it would get them the hell out of there.
No, it really wouldn't. It would drive them the opposite direction we want them to go.
Besides,
Yeah,
we don't
good
want to
point.
cause a panic.
Yeah.
Hint, hint.
Roll your speeds, please, Lucius and Matthias.
Got it.
Oh,
I
we
assume
are.
the vampire in the lower right is for initiative purposes.
Yes, Sleepy Vampire bottom right is for initiative purposes.
I'm gonna kill that one first and make it so they can't take turns.
That's pretty smart.
Good call.
Yeah. Get it done.
Kill the master vampire.
And make sure to remind me that they turn to dust afterwards, and then I'll delete the token.
Didn't the last one just explode into flames when he went down?
We killed him in a pretty spectacular manner, though.
Yeah, he burst into flames, exploded, and turned into a cloud of smoke, and a ghostly demon form came out of the smoke screaming and flew at you.
The elders are probably more impressive.
Yeah. When these ones die, they just like fart, then crumble.
Sorry, Luke, was it the underbarrel liquid vortex protector or the
The
vortex
pistol.
pistol?
Vortex pistol.
Thank you.
And as you're discussing this, someone, well, you wouldn't even hear it because of the music. I mean, roll me hearing, I suppose. Has anyone got discriminatory hearing?
No.
No.
Yeah, this is probably not even worth it. And then suddenly, and it is also dark, I will point out, because the sun's just set. I mean, there's street lights on, I suppose. And it's a concert.
I've got that for discriminatory hearing.
Oh, wow. I did not know I could type damage like that. What a nerd I am. And then suddenly, you're in this situation. People are running and screaming right at you. Like, this guy comes here and he briefly shouts, "Oh, we gotta get out of here!" And they'll see you and probably say, like, "Oh, thank fuck you guys are here. They're killing people." He's got blood on him. He carries on running.
Oh, shit.
Others are catching up, and then we're into turn order. And Violet, you're up first.
You should actually reset the turn order.
That's true.
Yeah, I
We
should.
need to sort.
Because Sigrid, you're up first.
Because Violet should not be first.
The vampire token reminds me of a fictional character from somewhere.
Well, oh wait, I didn't want to show powered vampire to everyone because there's no point because he's got no picture. Lesser vampire. I have based it entirely off the lesser vampires from the latest season of American Horror Story.
Oh, shit. I should watch that.
Although they behave quite differently to my vampires in terms of everything else, apart from how they look and the fact that 9 out of 10 of people will become one of them. Blah, bleep, blue. Sigrid, run.
Sigrid runs forward, and while she's running forward, she starts screaming like at these 3 vampires, like, "Hey, ugly!"
Fair enough. Ville. Mental senses up.
She will also head forward. And as she does so, can we see the lesser vampires back there?
Yeah, these ones that are on the map are visible.
She'll kind of sigh at that and attach the
Visible in
silver
what
thing.
way?
We can see them with our eyes.
Okay, but what distinguishes them?
Oh, they look like that. They are all
The grey
bald,
skin and
grey
Looks
skin,
like
claws, and
Okay.
they are all wearing the same outfit,
Okay.
which is like dusty thrift store suit.
No, they're all wearing a very similar outfit.
Yeah, very similar, not identical, but as close as possible. They definitely look like a team, though. You can tell these
You sound
guys
like
all
you know something
dressed
about thrift stores.
at the same wardrobe.
Just a little.
Yeah, I've shopped at a few. They're so expensive these days. It's all for rich students. Matthias, sorry. And
I
these
just
aren't
run forward towards some.
tall trees. These are just bushes. In fact, I may just delete the tree bits. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, that's a lot better.
Everything that we can see is bushes.
Yeah.
Maybe put the trunks in, because cover could be nice.
You would like some trees, maybe?
I mean, if there are
Trunks.
trees.
If there are any, he's saying.
I will leave one there. And one there.
However you want to do it. I was just thinking if there were trees, like, in this vicinity, if there was like a trunk to hide behind, be good to know about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so less trees and more a brown dot.
Yep. No, ignore it. I've gone too confused already. No trees.
No trees.
No
Okay.
trees.
Desert island park with no shade. All right.
You can hide behind the fountain if you want.
Yep. There's normally gazebos and stuff further up ahead, but it's all been cleared out, for the concert.
Oh man, I was gonna shoot it. Stupid evil gazebo.
You'll get your chance.
So the lesser vampires seem to be trying to swarm and catch people, doing a pretty good job at grabbing onto folks and slashing at them. Sigrid, you did roll for one's attention. It's grabbed hold of this person. It doesn't seem to care about you. It sinks its fangs into it. But this one turns around the corner of the fountain and seems to be looking straight at you. Lucius.
Five. I'll move over there while just getting the knife ready. That's it.
I'll let you move and say you already had the knife ready. Lily?
I am going to travel a certain amount of meters and up to.
All right. Humans are running. Ones that have not been grabbed by a vampire anyway. Sigrid.
Uh, 5 meters is -2. Alright, so I'm just rolling slug. It is the silver slug, though. And this is torso shot.
Potential hit.
That should have been a -2. So
That
that should have been a 15, but it doesn't matter.
it hits. Torso.
Torso.
Oof.
27 huge piercing to the torso.
Roll 1d6, please. And that's silver, right?
Correct.
Yeah, he's just gonna drop to his knees as he comes forward, all like big hole in his chest, steaming, getting slightly bigger. You see, like, a human in the crowd ahead, a few heads deep, fly 6 feet into the air as he's thrown by someone. Violet.
She's going to advance and attach the silver thing to her now deployed staff.
Coit. Matthias.
Move and attack to grapple this guy. Just, right hand to grab his chest.
Good luck. Oh, wow, look at that. Roll
Nice.
Nice.
thrust for control points.
Oh, right, crap.
Don't worry about it too much. I've got it mostly figured out. Oh, wow, nice.
Damn!
6 control points. He's at a -3 to everything, just about. So he will turn to look at you, release the human, and swing with one of his claws just at you. Oh, wow, look at that.
Wasn't he grappled?
Actions at. Yeah.
Yeah, grappled at the torso. He can still swing at a fair penalty.
Yeah.
And he rolled a 4. You can use an action point or a serendipity or a luck to make him re-roll. Or you could take it.
I have a close range weapon, a knife.
You do?
I'm trying to remember if there's any issues with parrying with a C range weapon.
Don't think so. He did crit you though, so you would need to use an action point or a luck to make him re-roll.
Critical. Okay. Wait, luck or an action point?
Yeah, action point can be used as luck.
Oh, so the free action points kind of completely replaced 45 of my points then?
They definitely devalue luck.
They definitely devalue luck. Yeah.
Okay, I'll
maybe
use
no
the action
more
point.
luck for action points actually.
I've
so
never
the-
liked the re-roll. I always liked it when you're spending it to do something awesome. Like the rule of cool, like when
I don't
Sigrid
think
and I
we've-
did that, hucking each other at that.
I don't think we've used it for an instance of luck yet either.
We not once.
Okay, I was a bit bothered when I saw people use them for serendipity because that's 15 points. Then luck is 30.
Yeah, I should probably take serendipity off it.
I'll just use my regular luck then.
Quite. I will take the 10, which is a miss. Other lesser
Or
vampires.
wait. Did you say I could use an action point to allow myself to parry or no?
You could use
To make them reroll.
an action
Okay,
point.
good,
Yeah, that's what I said it for.
Okay,
No.
never mind then.
You could have parried if he'd still hit you with his worst roll. But not on a critical. Blah, blah, blah. 2 humans get bit. They scream. Ah! Ah! This one's just struggling with this guy at the minute, though. Lucius.
Just moving over here. The one in front of us is on the ground.
Yeah, he's kneeling with a big hole in his chest.
Okay, I'm gonna head over here. 4.4. That's it.
Quite. Lily.
All right. Which humans are getting bit?
This one, and this one. All except for that one.
All right.
And obviously the one that Matthias is grappled with.
So I have not rolled range in a while, so I have not done a long distance attack for a bit, so bear with me. So a question about this liquid projector.
Yarp.
Since it is a I'm sorry, my brain malfunctioned there for a second. 1 yard specific, does that mean I get a bonus for aiming for the yard, or is it just he can't dodge?
It could dive at it still. If you do a dodge and drop, you can move a yard away.
Okay.
But you could still aim for the hex, yeah. Aim for the hex that is in and expect to hit him.
I think that's what I'm gonna do, because I 6 meters. What? That's minus
-3.
3. Okay, cool. Which then aiming for the hex gives a +4.
Correct. So you'd be a
Bonus aim?
+1.
And I didn't attach this to my weapon yet, so I'm just gonna roll it out of skills. Projector. So I'm +1, and boo! Hey!
Success on the nose. Look at that. He's busy sucking blood. He doesn't think to dodge this. Roll 3d6. And also the knockback.
Well, here's the normal. Do you want normal damage too?
What's the normal damage?
Not a lot.
The
but it's
knockback,
still
1d
enough.
-3. Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
knockback roll. Yeah,
Okay.
it makes him go like, ugh. You see it ruffle his
But
coat and splash
also
on
holy
him.
water.
Yeah,
And use the 3d6.
3d6.
Okay. Ten.
10.
Average.
Ouch. He screams and lets go of the human. Get out of the way, Matthias. This guy's running. This guy staggers forward a step. He will drop to the floor. Oof. I should note that this vampire has just lost a bunch of HP. In fact... Nah, he's good. He's just screaming in pain. Other humans get munched on. Other humans gonna run. Let's get away from here. You hear on your radio shouting like, "Holy shit, there's a fucking vampire here!" And then Edgeblood saying like, "Holy shit." Sigrid.
King, step forward.
Oh, yeah.
Kablam!
Oh, you're finishing him off.
Yeah.
I don't even need a roll.
Doesn't he just disappear?
Yeah, let's just clean up. Powered vampire. He's doing his shit just off screen for now. Violet.
Does Matthias look like he's got himself under control or look concerned?
Matthias should look fine.
Yeah, I
Cool,
think he looks
Matthias.
alright. There, you can see more of these guys though. I'll pop them on screen now, along with other humans that they chasing just behind. Perfect.
Alright, well, she'll keep going and find herself a vampire.
Right, Matthias. You got this guy grappled. He just took a swing at you with one of his free hands.
Yeah, let's, have we had success doing vitals with vampires before?
We haven't really had the chance to try.
You
Okay, let's stab him in the... Oh,
I think Sigrid thought it made a difference when she shot that
Yeah.
powered
there
one in
was,
the heart.
she did go for vitals now that I recall. And it did seem to work pretty good.
I hate how the penalties are in a different tab from the weapons now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still do
Go
not
vitals.
like the combat tab.
Mm-hmm.
That's a hit. Now you do have options to things like spend action points, not action points. You know the control points that you've accrued to lower his dodge, or you could have given yourself a bonus and stuff like that. But for now, do you just want to go straight up and keep your
Yeah.
radio? He will try and dodge and fail. Show me the damage. Oh, you already rolled it. My bad. 3 times that is ouch. He's still stood up and you're holding him, but there's like a big hole. Yeah, and he doesn't look good. Yeah, he like, twitches and screams as you stab. He's gonna try and attack your grapple and fail terribly. He like flaps his claws at your arm. Drink blood from human, drink blood from human, chase human, grab, pounce. I'll try to. Yes, success. Got a human. Slurp, slurp, glug, glug.
What's the one I shot do?
Still writhing and turns and spots you and comes forward. Oh, you're too high up. Yeah, probably
Yeah,
turns
3
and
meters
spots
up, yo.
Sigrid, in fact. Yeah, he turned and spotted Sigrid. He can't move that far, though. He starts shambling towards Sigrid. Lucius.
Can I? No, I don't think so. Trolls don't have a mind, right?
I think you can still possess him. I don't think there's anything that'd stop you from possessing one of these.
Can I try on this one and see if I can stop him from attacking the human? I'm not sure if he has already been bitten.
He has already been bit. You can see.
But I don't think draining
that
has
be
happened. They haven't
medically-
been turned yet.
Yeah, he's not dead yet.
Okay, so he can be healed.
Mhm.
I'll try to make a possession check on it.
Alrighty.
For
Wow.
a success of 7.
Yeah, you in there. Congratulations.
I'll stop holding the human then, as Lucius falls to the ground. That's my turn.
Not your turn yet, but you taste in blood.
that's-
Yeah. Lily.
How much can you do with a move and attack with shooting?
It is. You can move as far as you want, but it's minus bulk or -2, whichever's worse.
It's the same. I'll go right here and get this guy. So I'm at a -1 this time. Go. Projector.
Blasting him from above as well.
Yeah.
Hey-
oh,
hey-
what's
hey,
the-
Ever.
What's the bonus for that?
I can't remember exactly. Just ignore it for now.
So in the chat, I did post how vampires are made as according to Buffy.
But made it by 1, and he seems pretty distracted.
Yeah, that's a hit. He doesn't even attempt to dodge. You're 3 meters up. You know, shooting down at him from behind.
So there's that.
Barely ruffles his skin. He's not got hair.
And there's that.
Oof. Oof. Need to make me double check how much HP these bastards have got. Okay, okay. That one's actually got 2 more than I thought he had. As has Jared.
Mainly, I just want to have these guys get pissed off and not be biting the people anymore.
Yeah, this is the perfect way of doing it. Spray me with holy water when I'm sucking blood. I'm definitely going to do that. Ouch. That was bad, but I'm good. But he does indeed release that person and scream in pain and step backwards. Humans that can do. The rest teach. Lol. Let's see if that human can manage to escape. Nope. Ugh. Oh, what about this guy that got thrown and landed on his back? Nope, he is also unconscious. You could just assume that there's others running past as well.
I imagine.
Yeah, I don't want to chuck too many on just because it'll distract me. Sigrid. Oh, also you hear gunshots over at the other entrances and, like, screaming on the radio. Edge, but, like, it just goes, 1, 2.
Okay. Yeah, so Sigurd will take a step this way. What's the bulk on this thing? I'm sorry. -6, yeah. Okay, so Sigurd just takes a step this way. And she is going to take a vital shot at that guy. So this is at a -5. Fuck it, we'll make it all out. So this is at a -4. Vitals.
Oof, would you look at that?
Would you look at that?
No chance on the dodge. Show me the damage, bro. Doubt I need to see it 'cause this is silver as well.
Oh.
Silver 30 huge pacing to the vitals.
Disintegrates.
I
Wow.
I already got that guy too, so he took like 10 damage on top of that.
Roll 3d6. Please, Sigrid.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I had a typo.
15. Ah, no. You do not hit the vampire that's in a straight line behind him, but that would have been pretty cool.
Oh, that would have been pretty cool. Whatever.
You hear a loud whoosh. Go on, what were you doing?
I just wanted to
You got a zinger.
scream, Lily! Keep them off people!
In our heads?
Yeah.
Yeah, there is a whoom. Violet, roll vision. Matthias, Sigrid, Lily. Everyone roll vision. By 1. Sigrid, you didn't see him. The rest of you see someone jumping in the crowd from where this guy got thrown. Someone jumps maybe 30 meters into the air, almost straight up.
Who is this guy?
Hmm?
Who is this guy?
You're not sure.
No, I mean, who is this guy?
Can you gesture on the map again? We didn't see it.
He only just jumps up in the air.
Oh, it's behind my turn order. I couldn't see him. No wonder.
Okay, thank you.
And he will land on the next turn. Violet.
Well, shit. He just motivated her. That's good. She's going to attack this guy that's in front of her.
He's somewhat distracted by blood.
Yeah, she's kind of counting on that. This is telegraphic.
Radio.
Sorry, trying to figure out the combat tabs still.
No worries.
Yeah, it was really sad when they broke them all up, because it's like, it wasn't really that much to have on one page.
It really was.
Mm,
Telegraphic. That's a dodge. He releases
Alright.
his grip, though, and takes a step back.
cool, that'll work.
Matthias.
She'll step after him also.
Oh, you got this guy good, didn't you, last turn? Yeah, but he was still up. Right.
Let's just slice this guy in the torso.
Going for a slash. Remaining grappled. Spending any action points? not action points, or action points or control points.
What can I do with 1 control point?
I think you can give yourself a +1. You might need to spend 2 to give yourself a +1.
I'll just do nothing.
Quite. That's a hit. 4 cutting.
Oh, wait, that doesn't. What the? Huh. Oh yeah.
Just a really, really bad roll.
Yep.
It is silver though. And it was enough somehow. You just hold in a clump of dust. It sprinkles out your fingers like sand.
Shirt, surely.
Yeah, shirt. You hold in a shirt. Alright, there's piles of clothes where they were. This is true.
I'm holding a shirt, surely.
Shirtly.
And don't call me Shirtley.
Okay, I'll try my best. Who next? All these vampires. Violet, you just tried to get me. Rude.
I did.
I tried to get you. I've potentially just swung at you.
That's a bit
That's
rude.
yeah, that is rude.
I'm throwing hands.
Parry. Always parry.
Absolutely, especially when you're holding a staff. She will attempt to parry.
That is a successful parry. You may roll weapon skill to inflict damage, I believe.
Sure.
Make sure you parry with the blade.
That's not quite how staffs work.
Yeah. If you get the staff bonus, I say you don't get the.
Exactly.
Yeah, staff bonus equal no pointy bit of staff damage.
That's fair.
Are you just not bothered about dealing damage? Or are you trying to find it on combat tab and flip into skills?
I was flipping to skills.
Feel
I gave
free
up on the combat tab.
to roll damage.
In the meantime, while we're looking that up, Luke, on my turn, can you use combat points to do an extra fancy action? Like I was thinking, maybe teleporting and shooting at the same time.
Nah, I don't think I should let you use action points to get like an extra
Awesome.
maneuver.
That's fine. I was just checking.
5 crushing. That'll break his hand, yeah.
I was foolishly looking for damage under the damage tab.
Drinky blood, drinky blood. This guy got blasted. But from above, he will turn and look up this time. And make an all-out attack long. And he
Oh, he can
potentially
reach?
grabs
Jump,
at your
jump,
ankle.
jump?
Yeah. Feel free to do a dodge and retreat.
I don't have a retreat option on there, but instinctive warp dodge.
Whoop.
Zip zap zoop.
Drink.
Don't forget Lucius.
Oh yeah, Lucius. That's you. That's why he's not drinking. So you release that human and step back.
Didn't want to step back. I wanted to just release him to step front and assist Violet.
Okay, so
Tackle that guy.
yeah, you can straight up move and attack against
Push
him.
him to the ground.
Roll 3d6.
Sure. I got a 10.
Just a miss. Although, yeah.
Yeah, like I don't care about hitting him. I just wave my arms at him.
Okay, so
And I try to get right behind the one that's in front of Violet to see if I can get a backstab next turn.
okay. Lily.
All right. Just checking a distance thing. 3. Okay. No, wait. Ah! Speed range table's screwing with me. For some reason. Okay. So I'm gonna take my 1 step and shoot that guy. And I believe that's what, a minus... I'm at a minus 3 or 2?
-2. No, wait,
-2.
3. Yeah, -2.
Alright, so that makes me a +2 then. Ah, damn it.
Just goes over his head.
Oh, wait. I might have hit if I had a downward angle on him.
It wouldn't change that.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. My blood. Let's get her. Oh, did that guy? Oh wow, he can make it a little bit of the way. He's like, oh Jesus Christ, save me. This guy's like,
Jesus, not save.
please save me.
Oh, and on my turn, we'll go. Red, help!
3, 4, radical. You hear Edgeblood on the radio. Gunshots over at the other side of the park as he says 3 and 4. Sigrid.
Sigrid takes a step and is going to blast this guy with another vital shot. And we're going to go all out. So this is at a -5.
Good luck. Nice. That is a hit. That is
28 piercing to the vitals.
That is a dead vampire. I forgot to dust the other one.
I noticed.
Powered vampire lands. Superhero landing. On the knees. And he stays there for dramatic effect. Violet.
I'm fine, she says, as she takes a step back and attempts to attack both of them. Thrust the vitals for 1 each.
Nice. Yeah.
She misses 1, but she'll hit the other.
You going for both of these? Radical.
Yep.
Attempt to dodge, fail terribly. I'll say it's that south. No, it's the north one that you were attacking originally that you managed to hit. 4 impaling. Ouch to the vitals with the silver.
Yep.
Her still up, but one of the very nasty burning holes in its chest.
I'm impressed. Violet doesn't hit that hard.
Matthias.
That worked well, so let's repeat on this guy.
Move and attack, judo grab.
Yep.
Badass. Thrust for control points. Badass. He's at -2 to everything because of 5 active control points. Lesser vampires. This one just got grabbed by Matthias. Oh wait, I never tried to dodge it actually, but I failed. But now he's gonna try and grapple you back. Why not? potentially no, that's a fail actually with a penalty at -2. That is a fail from a lesser vampire. Bastard. Step forward, swing as best he can at Violet. Oh, actually, he needs to roll that before he can do that. But he can't, so potential swing at your Violet there.
All right, she'll attempt to parry with the not pointy bit. In fact, she'll parry with the zappy bit.
Ooh.
Look.
Yeah, it is also your turn.
No, I wasn't sure if since it was all. I was on the same turn. Could I, in the one in front of me was attacking Violet? Could I make a sacrificial dodge? Is that possible?
Yes, you can do sacrifice dodge.
Not from that angle, I don't think.
Oh.
Because
Oh,
you'd have
never
to
mind then.
get around him.
Then never mind.
But that's a successful parry anyway. Oh wow, crit on the damage check. Roll another 3d6.
This is with the stun baton portion.
Okay.
So it's health -5.
Okay. Down I go. Zzz.
Unclear whether or not these things are even vulnerable to this or not, though.
No. It's done something. Something happens. But Lucius, then you can act if you would like. Do you want to just attack him?
Can I with the stun effect on me?
The stun effect's on him.
I was the one behind. Isn't that what the
No,
squiggle is on the?
I just put the squiggle on to mark it as being you.
Ah, okay. Then yeah, I'll definitely try to attack him from behind, all out.
Grapple, stab, bite.
Stab. I'll stab him on the back with his vampire claws. They don't have a weapon, right?
They have got vampire claws that they can stab in the back with, and just did. And that will do 6 damage with vampire claws. And he will scream at that also. Drinky blood. I think that's all the lesser vampires that are on screen though at that moment, right? Yeah, seems to be. Maybe another one just runs on now, chasing this human. Last one I'm bringing on. Promise.
You're good.
Lucius.
Sigurd's having fun.
Yeah, we
I
are
am
not feeling overwhelmed.
Is unconscious, my bad. Lily. Yeah.
Step or float. Ka-chow. I think I'm at a +3 now. Yeah.
That'd be a hit, regardless. Yep.
Here's the first one.
Oh wow, some actual knockback. Well, not really, but you know, it'll definitely muss up his collar. That's brutal. Oh, these vampires are making.
What color?
Oh yeah, he's gone. He just melts. Badass, radical.
I cackled, but Lily is horrified.
Oh, that guy is able to run. He's off into the bushes. Did that guy get caught yet? No, I only just added him. Oh dear. I don't know what I were even rolling for.
You
Him
guys
not
grab
tripping.
him.
He just got away.
No, you know what? I will have him trip and fall.
He
down.
makes a landing and like superhero, but instead of superhero landing, he just goes like flat on his face.
That's just a normal human.
Oh, human. Okay.
All right. Sigrid.
All right, I have a question, and it's important.
Yep.
So if I take, if I'm right in that one, this hex,
Yep.
can I see superhero landing guy like over the fountain?
No.
Okay, that changes my plans only slightly.
You are very short. There's water flowing, and
Yeah,
the fountain's
no,
over waist height on a taller person.
you absolutely have no need to explain. So Sigrid moves here, and she is gonna take ROF 2 shot at that guy.
Rightio.
So that is at a grand total of a -6 for bulk and a -1. So a grand total of a -6. Can I spend action points on this?
Yeah. 1 action point for a +2 is what we've said, right?
I'm that perfect. I'll take it. So this is also all. No, it's not all out. So actually, it would have been a -7. Oh, and they both hit.
Potentially. Oh, as you fire, this guy shimmers and flutters. And it's almost like where the slugs were about to hit him, he turns into bats and they pass right through him. And his head snaps and looks at you. And he turns to standing in like almost no movement, glides forward and is gonna go for an attack at the same time, just reaching his hand out to grab at your throat. Oh, that's not a crit because of the penalties and rolling versus a 9. So you could attempt to dodge.
We're gonna go ahead and make this feverish as well.
Koi.
Oh! Well, that was a waste of an FP, but I got a lot of them, so.
Yeah, nice. Sick. Violet.
I still feel real good about that call.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, let's get around these guys because it seems like they're both covered. She'll head over there and take her wild swing at that guy. And misses.
Audio. Matthias.
Not terribly.
Let's go ahead and do an all-out strong. I just looked this up, so I will spend. How many control points do I have?
You've got 5.
I will spend 4 control points to reduce the penalty to the neck by by 4.
Cool. All out strong to the neck.
Yep.
You're not a dodge with the grapple. Needs a 7.
Add 3 to that. Add 3 to that.
You just chopped his head off with a knife.
Well done.
That head rolls onto the floor and cloud of smoke as the suit just falls empty except for ashes.
Why am I not listening to the Blade soundtrack?
That were radical.
I've got Fatboy Slim playing.
That is what's playing. He's not stopped. The crowd at the middle is still dancing.
I've got pop classical crossover with opera singers.
So it's basically the Fifth Element Blue Lady.
The way
No.
I'm seeing it is like, you know, he's got his big old soup bowl headphones on, and he just hasn't opened his eyes this whole time. He's just been like dancing because his stuff is like auto playing on a couple of turntables.
Yeah, pretty much. When he ends this next 12-inch in 20 minutes, he'll open his eyes
Yeah.
and look out, and he'll be like, "Oi, what's going on at the
What
back over there?"
Yeah.
Lesser
Okay.
vampires. This one's gonna turn and swing at you, Lucius. Actually, no. I needed to make a check first, that was it, and it made
Doesn't
it.
he have slave mentality?
Yeah, you know what? He probably does. He's probably just gonna turn and blink and look at you, and I'd be a bit confused for a second. Do you want to attack him back, Lucius? Again?
Yes, I'll attack him again.
3d6.
That would be an 11.
That's a hit if he does not manage to dodge. He does not manage to dodge. It's 1d6 plus 3, the damage. Armor divisor doesn't matter against these guys with no armor.
5?
5. I've not been tracking this guy's health properly. He lost. It's not
I think
enough.
he's taken a total of 14.
Yeah, it's not enough for another. Other lesser vampires. This one that Violet just missed is gonna try and grapple Violet, potentially managing it. Both hands for the torso.
Yeah, she'll try to parry that. Because being grappled by a vampire sounds bad.
Yeah, it really does.
Thwack.
I just see like holding your staff like in front of you and then just twisting real quick as he goes in.
Kinda, yeah.
One arm down, one arm up. Block.
Yeah.
Dealing any damage? Or trying to?
No.
Quite. Parried. Are there any others?
No.
No. I can't be bothered to add any more. This fight's been fun, and there's still a powered vampire to deal with. Lucius is unconscious.
He's,
Lily,
all right. 7.
how many shots does the Vortex pistol have?
I have 1 left.
Cool.
Then I have to, switch out the tank, which takes 3 rounds. But I am going to go 2 more up and straight down, shout at him, and I get the -2 recoil. Correct?
Yep. If you moving and attacking.
I
Oh wait, you
am.
mean? No, yeah. Bulk
So
penalty.
-2 plus. Yeah, so I'm at a +1.
Potentially a hit. Come on, lad. He dodges it. Yes.
Okay.
It's strange. He turns into.
Does the meter round matter?
Does the what?
Because it's a meter spray. Missed.
He like warped through it.
Essentially.
Okay.
Yeah. Power dodge. Effect. In fact, no.
Because it is a mist.
It is a
Fine
miss.
mist to holy water.
He does dodge, but he ends up on the floor back here. Crawling.
Like he did his power dodge, and then the bats went, oh shit, that hurts.
Yeah. And bats flew backwards, and he went into a crouched position like that, looking up. Well, not crouched, crawling. Normal humans are mostly dead or getting out of the way. We want
I
to
don't think any
live.
of the humans die.
Sigurd?
underneath Sigurd's helmet, she gets this big evil smile and drops her shotgun and draws her sword.
Swing.
But mostly she's dropping the shotgun because it's out of silver slugs.
Isn't it slung? So doesn't it just like,
No, she can't have it slung.
oh,
Because how would she use it as an axe?
oh yeah.
You need to tie an axe to the bottom part of the shotgun.
I've, like, mounted one.
Yep.
Ugh, that is a terrible roll. This guy changes posture to kneeling, moves back a yard. Violet.
She's gonna jab a couple of times at the guy in front of her, at the vitals.
Jab, jab. Miss. Hit.
One potential hit. Nope.
Dodge. Rrrr. Matthias.
Oh, there's a dude right there.
Verily.
Let's go all out strong swing at the back.
Quite.
So torso.
That guy looks a bit bashed up as well. Would you look at
Damn.
that?
Damn.
Nice!
8 on the crit
Nice.
table. Double normal shock. Crippling if it's an extremity.
You sure that's not a magic knife?
Add 3 damage.
He dead. Almost slashed in half. Like-
It just turns them into. It touches them and it turns them into dust, basically.
Essentially. When you swing it that hard, it does. Lucius. You want to attack Matthias?
No. Did the guy just run back, or what happened? Sorry, I missed it.
You're not sure. You had your back turned, but you turn around and see Violet fighting one.
I'll try to help Violet, and not sure if I can attack on the same turn.
Yeah, you can make a move and
You can
attack
do
and
Move
miss.
and attack.
Yep, I'll try.
But you
to
can
make a
roll.
move
I
with-
rolled for you. Sorry, you roll.
Can I go all out and just add 2 to that?
Doesn't matter for the.
No, you would have had to move straight forwards to do an all-out.
Got it.
In the turnaround
I
negates
rolled
that.
a 15. I think that's a miss.
That is a miss. Lily. Oh, no, wait. The one fighting
Alright.
Violet first. Another grapple for Violet, potentially succeeding. It's just going to get parried.
Yeah, probably.
There's a high likelihood.
It was
Ooh,
close.
But it was close.
It was close. Lily.
All right. So I am gonna warp directly behind him. And say, "Dodge this, dick," knowing full well that that's empty.
Dodge this dick.
Dodge this, or actually, I guess it's just dodge this because I can't get the dick in there. That'll be
Commas,
next
Lily.
round. So dodge this, and then next round will be dick. But anyway,
I'm so happy you couldn't fit the dick in there.
That's what she said?
I am child.
also, are these three dead, or are they just unconscious?
They're
or just
unconscious
down?
and bleeding from the neck, but they don't really need to worry about that for another 58 rounds. Sigrid.
Alright. So Sigrid sets off. She is going to make an all-out, determined attack, and she is going to set off at her full speed, which costs 5 HP. And we will make this to the neck. Melee. Damn it, why are all of the penalties? Okay, yeah, -5. -3. Boom.
Come on, lad. Oh, that's a hit. Stupid kneeling penalties. Ooh. Ooh, that hurty. That hurty real bad.
To the neck.
To the neck.
With
Is
a
that another
silver.
head rolling?
Maybe. These guys have got a bit more HP, but not that much more. Head
Neck
still
damage.
attached.
All right.
With 32 damage? Damn.
32 damage.
Yeah. Neck damage is ×2.
Yeah, but roll a
Oh,
5 on his health
oh,
check.
yeah, the neck damage as well as the... He still rolled a 5. He still rolled a 5. Brad, we need... Yeah, he's gonna drop though. Boof. Blood gushing out of his throat as he's lying there. I think we can about end turn order. Violet.
Right.
She backs off from this guy, to be honest.
Radio. Matthias.
One of them in front of me just turned around and ran? And did what?
And attacked one of its friends. Also, Lucius is unconscious.
And fighting another vampire. Well, 2 vampires are fighting.
But it's hard to tell because Lucius is just
Mhm.
another among the bodies of unconscious people upon the floor.
Oh, that too.
He's definitely not dressed like his
Have
Fat
we
Boys.
let them hit it?
You what? Sorry?
He would be the
Have
only
we
one
let them
wearing a
hit it?
cape.
Let it hit it.
Have we let them hit it?
It's tried. It dodged, I think.
The bodies and the floor.
Oh dear.
Yeah, Matthias is just moving to a better position, and then he'll intervene once he figures out why they're attacking each other.
The one that Lucius attacked will kind of step away and probably actually turn and realize that this has happened. And step again and instinctively make an all-out swing that misses at Sigrid. And Lucius, feel free to attack again. Roll in 3d6.
Alright. This time it's a 7.
Yep, and it's got its back turned to you now, so that's a hit. Roll 1d6 plus 3.
That's a 9.
That is a 9.
Max damage.
And that will kill it. Or at least knock it down. Lily?
Alright, well, my bluff does nothing as I say, dick. Okay.
This guy's lying on the floor bleeding out his neck and he's just like, oh, you fuckers.
I will actually let my slinged weapon let go and start pulling out a Oh, what else did I have? I'll pull out a flashbang.
Quite. Freedom.
Oh no, a water balloon. Water balloon. She pulls out a water balloon. She's got a couple of those.
I think it'd not be filled up, though. There's no way you could have carried one around, and I'd have needed that call in beforehand.
Okay, never mind then. She'll pull out a flashbang.
Quite. Sigrid.
Sigrid steps back here and splashes the vampire blood off of her sword.
Quite. Powered vampire crawls this way, getting to his knees. Changes face in while doing so. Violet.
The wounded, she says. As she heads over to keep an eye on the guy that's getting up.
Matthias.
Okay, that one's on the ground and everyone's around there. Let's just take a look around.
You can see stuff going on in the distance. I don't really want to play it out turn by turn, but you can see that there's still vampire thralls over there, mixed amongst.
Matthias will head over there.
Cool.
And things will happen. Eventually, off screen.
Correct. Lily? You're holding a flashbang.
Actually, she rethinks it and just starts evacing the wounded and unconscious to the hospital.
Alright. Move into one first, I imagine.
Yeah, I think just turn order over at this point.
Not just yet, no.
Okay. I'm gonna move to this guy then.
Okay, so you're just on top of him.
1 meter above him, but yeah, I'm like grabbing him.
Rightio. Sigrid?
Sigrid says to Audrey, "On it!" and takes a step over here and holds her arm out over that guy. Slice!
It takes a
why I
concentrate to do it, so next turn is when you start bleeding on him.
Yeah, but I washed it off because Sigrid didn't want
To turn into
vampire
a vampire.
blood on the sword when she
Yeah,
did
good
this.
call.
I watched the movies.
Thinking my options here. He closes his eyes and concentrates and turns into mist. He is still there, but he is now a puddle of mist, it looks like.
You get a puddle of mist.
Legit, he's turned into smoke,
Like
and it falls
a rolling
slowly.
mist on the ground.
Yeah, it starts falling slowly and rolling out into a puddle about a yard wide. Violet? Is mine still there, Violet, in the mist?
Don't make her use the super soaker.
Is that what you're saying?
She threatens.
Oh, out loud.
Out loud.
Matthias?
Doing stuff.
Doing stuff, right. Less vampires are just nerds at this point. Lucius, I'm sure you're just like kicking your buddy in the balls or something.
Well, I'm finishing him off. If that could be possible.
Kneel on his back and
rip his
twist
heart
his
out.
head off.
Yes.
Cool.
Ooh.
Lily? Evacing. Disappear with that person, I imagine.
Wait, I don't know. I'm now that
You-
I forgot that Sigrid does the thing now. I got an idea. I'm gonna just pocket or actually with my other hand, I'm gonna pull out a one of my reload containers.
Koi. Sigrid's bleeding on a guy. On his
Yeah.
neck.
This does cost HP. 1 HP per 2 healed. How much HP is this going to cost me to
To get that
heal him
guy
up?
back up to full, it'd cost 5 HP.
So 4.
But even just one is enough to stop the bleeding, right?
Yeah, 1 is enough to close the wound.
Oh. Yeah, I think for
they'll,
now.
They'll still need medical attention, but
We'll spend the 5 HP.
You want to do a good job, not just a satisfactory one.
Exactly.
So
I mean, it's not like you're gonna heal that up almost freaking immediately.
Yeah.
Sigrid just cut herself open, blood style. Self-control failed. Bloodlust activated. All-out attack. Moving it. It's a crit fail.
What's he do? What's he do?
So the mist flies at you, taking human form again suddenly. His fangs bared, reaching right for your wrist where you're bleeding on him. And a 9 on an unarmed critical miss is you lose your balance and you can do nothing else, not even a free action until your next turn, and all active defenses are at -2 until then. Violet.
I think she starts laughing at that. That's ridiculous. Seriously?
I think what happens is he falls.
No, don't go through him. Damn it.
Don't go through her?
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't even know how this happens. Goes to bite at
He, like,
Sigrid.
reforms. Like, he doesn't
just face
fall.
plants into her.
No, he...
Oh! You know, Sigurd's wearing that, like, helmet. He totally could have just, like, went for the bite and got some armor.
There we go.
Ball.
Yeah, there's like a couple of fangs just pressed against your helmet. And his tongue like rubbing all over the... Perfect. And Violet, what?
Just walks behind him.
He does have a mind shield.
Yeah. Yeah, he does. No, she's not attacking. She's just getting a closer look. This is ridiculous.
Very well. Matthias,
Sigrid has this under control.
feel free to make a move and attack check if you want, Matthias. You'd have reached a vampire that's munching on someone's downed body.
No, he'll just continue putting them down.
Great. Lily.
I move a meter, and that new bottle of Super Soaker fluid, I just dump all over that hex.
Oh dear.
So, what would this be, dropping?
Yeah, gimme dropping at +4. Yeah. You
3d6 again?
you pour
Or
it all
more,
over
because
his
it's
head.
the entire freaking bottle.
I'll say it'll do more cyclical, so yeah, 3d6. Oof. Ouch. And then, like, just straight again, he's screaming. Teeth on Sigrid's head.
Ooh.
And yeah, we'll end it as his skull melts inward. And as it's doing so, the edges catch fire and this guy burns in a bright blue flame that scorches like a jet mark, blackened ash into the ground underneath where he were. You have to step back because you feel like the heat coming off him as he burns out like a piece of magnesium. And Matthias, you're out there chopping down vampires left and right, and you like get one. Norman Reedus. What's Fatboy Slim's name?
It's Norman Cook.
Norman Cook. Did I call him Norman
I was
Reedus
confused.
earlier?
You did, and I was incredibly confused, but the image had me rolling. Because I just saw Daryl up there spinning.
Yeah. Aye, Fatboy
Yeah, I was
Slim's
imagining like crossbow execution.
Fatboy Slim's noticed the commotion now, and the concert is stopping. You rest of your super team's sorting stuff out. I think it's a good time for a quick break, and then back for the final segment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be right back. We're back.
And we're back, bitches.
Bitches, we are back. Wanna become famous by followers, primes, and no. Big on thought. La, la, la.
I just remembered you loving me saying that.
Big on thought.
Yeah.
It's not something you normally hear out of Jared, so it's always fun. You take down vampires.
Yeah, I get lit, yo.
Yeah, and I think we go, Sigrid and I bounce around
Bleeding on people.
playing bleeding on people while other people get, murder aided.
Anyone got first aid?
That's what bleeding cigarettes for.
Yeah, but I'm thinking strategizing and, prioritizing. A lot of people have been chewed on pretty bad.
Okay, yeah. Lily, you spot bleeding people without vision.
That's
Take
what
me
I was.
to the worst of them. Take me
Yeah.
to worst of them.
Do you want an observation or just a perception? I think it'd probably just be perception.
Yeah, just give me a perception for now.
Failure.
You're lucky that the
we're not all
owls are
alone.
friendly, because they were none around here right now.
Because the noise.
Because of the noise, but now that it's stopped, they are flying in slowly. Mainly only the ones you can see around here. Just
But
give
yeah.
me... What was that, sorry, Violet?
Oh, no. That's Terra. But anyway,
Oh, sorry.
just give me what? IQ?
HT roll from Sigrid, straight up.
Oh.
No bonuses from anything.
Oh,
There's a lot of bleeding people about. A lot of injured folks. More than you can handle. Surfs start showing up. But it becomes clear that a couple of people have died. At least 4, maybe as many as 15 people.
yeah. Well, Sigurd will try to use every ounce of blood she's got on the worst of them.
Anyone else can try and help in any way they think to save as many folks as possible?
I got nothing.
Fair enough. The horror.
Does
I got leadership,
slicing
maybe?
vampires into dust work?
It does pretty well. Yeah. You could give a dust slicing roll.
I tried.
success by 3. It's pretty good. Give me a HT check as well. Because you will run out of energy at some point. Maybe not. Frickin' Naruto.
I'm thinking more Darth Vader, like the way he slowly but steadily
Yep.
walks, at least in the original trilogy.
Mm-hmm. Darth Vader runs around like Naruto, right? No? Got that wrong? Well, either way, you're a badass and you kill a shit ton of vampires. Go on then. I'll knock the total death toll down to only 3. Thanks to effort. Maximum effort from everyone.
Sorry,
Look.
can you guys hear me now?
Ah, yes.
Yes, there you are.
I
Sorry
mean, Ever
about
could
that.
go on a murder frenzy too. Like that's what you could do to help lower that count. Ev.
I wasn't sure if I could do leadership or continue with the vampire before you guys finish him up.
Lead-
Also, not sure if I could do a memory before you finish him up.
These things don't really have memories.
Okay.
But give me an IQ check.
You get a... Wow. On the nose. I think I failed.
You feel like you've been hungry for a long time, but today you get to eat. In fact, give me a will check. Or, yeah, your own will.
By 8.
You really want to drink people's blood while you're in this body.
I resist with all my will.
But absolutely, leadership could help. Most of Lily's super teams a bit all over the place. Yeah, you get on the radio. You can calm them down.
For a second, it's and then he gets out of that body, goes back into Lucius. Sorry, do this.
Cool.
Triage.
Triage.
Speaking of which, what I was trying to say but couldn't because connections is Violet does have physician,
Aha. Aha.
That's
but
helpful.
failed.
Oof. Yep, 3 dead. Violet, you're trying to resuscitate someone. And they don't make it. I'm sorry, the cyber goth that you're trying to resuscitate doesn't make it. The person in the New Rocks with the Jean Co. strappy cargo pants is lost. Their
Yeah,
freaking
she
lifestyle.
really wasn't that motivated.
No more. Yeah, back home, these people would not be given the time of day. Let alone a resuscitation attempt. Surf is showing up. Lucius's Mawson phone is ringing.
Matthias will quickly flee.
Into the night.
Yeah, there'll definitely be some getting scarce.
Scarce will be being gotten.
I'll pick up the phone and answer after giving some orders, and then go back to it.
Oi! You heard about what's going on at this Readers thing? I'm still doing it.
Lucius gonna be like in the middle of it, clearing up the wounded. I'll give him my position and I'll give him a briefing of what had just happened and what we're doing.
He's right. Good. And hangs up. Ambulances start arriving. Medical matters. Like Sigrid, but less gross. Arthur appears. The other team, the rival team that you were playing Capsule against yesterday, will show up. And set up a triage and also start treating people.
Good.
You'd see Arthur. You'd see puffs of spores. People coming to.
So we lowered the dead casualties to a minimum.
To like 3. That's at a concert filled with vampires. That's amazing.
Yeah, that is amazing.
Yeah, definitely.
Like it were the first 3 people to get bitten that ended up dying. Unfortunately, because they had zombies chewing on them for the longest. Vampires. These aren't zombies.
What did the powered vampire look like?
Chris Angel.
Nice.
You've spotted him before. He's not very close friends with the guy that you've been hanging out with. He frequents the other club. The one that you'd not infiltrated.
All right, but he's definitely not a brand new vampire.
No, he's not. He's not a brand new vampire. This guy is known.
Were there others here?
There were other powered vampires here. Edgeblood got 2 of them. And Genevieve got another one.
What was Edgeblood's kill count at the end?
14.
It's kind of scary, dude.
Yeah.
Impressive, too.
If I'd hit another 14, I would have had to reload.
Sigurd's like
Yes.
looking at his guns.
Pair of Glocks, we extended magazines.
I was about to ask if it was a sniper.
Nope. Pair of Glocks, we extended magazines. And, like, fancy red plating on them.
It's not often you get to actually, like, shoot at the head in this profession.
He looks blankly at you. Like, question mark? Tilts his head slightly.
Because Surf gets upset.
Tilts his head the other direction slowly. Shrugs.
And it would be wrong. I'm going to go see if they need help over there.
Guns were made for shooting people. Head is the best place to shoot somebody. Shrug.
Not fault his logic.
He
I
holds his knuckles out to fist bump you, Sigrid.
I guess fist bump.
And then he's like, edge out. See you guys later.
I see this conversation happening with Sigrid with a giant hamburger.
What were you going to say, Lily?
I was going to say I want to find whoever's running the surf.
The surf operation on the ground here.
Yep.
It will be Ao. The Superman kind of guy with a weird character.
This guy. I'll
Sigrid met him on a first day.
Uh-huh.
I'll float over to him.
Lily Dunning. Shocked to see you
Ao.
here. Not.
Could you not do the smartass thing? That's my territory.
He laughs.
Stepping on my stuff. Anyway,
You're just stepping on my job.
stepping on mine. Anyway, I'm pretty sure these guys came from one of these 2 locations. I'll write down the notice. We've been scoping out their territory for a couple weeks now. We didn't think they had this in them.
This is an army. We'll look into these places. I don't know how they were hiding this many people.
They've probably been making them.
Yeah.
Man, this needs to be raided like in the next like 10 minutes. I'll keep an eye on them, but you guys need to get in there.
He steps back, holds his hand like against his neck, between his ear and jaw. You see his Adam's apple bobbing up and down, and then he says, "Thanks for letting me know, Lily. Great job here, by the way. I gotta go. I'll check it out now." And poof, flies away very fast.
Okay.
And then I suppose the next person in charge would be Netta, just because she's the next in the line.
I think I like her better than him.
Is it Netta? Or no, I think it'd be Tiana, because I think Netta's the mentalist, who is probably still at the capsule place right now. So yeah. And Tiana is a telekinetic user.
I remember her flying around.
A telekinesis.
A telekinesis.
Phoenicianese.
And it'll probably be a case of working until you drop if you're planning on carrying on helping. The sun will rise, you know, and
Yeah,
you'll still be doing stuff.
I think I'm also doing food runs for our more hungry, because I know most of us require
Lots of food.
lots of
Oh
food.
yeah, and I imagine the amount of bleeding that Sigurd is currently doing is working up an appetite.
You're.
Somebody has to be making comments about how can you eat at a time like this?
Mouthful
How
of
can you not?
Yeah.
like just shotgunning a hot dog.
The most protein heavy things I can get. It is like just like burgers with like 8 soy patties in there. Just
The ultra stack.
yeah.
Cool.
Could raise Cheese Girl's meat supply.
Matthias, where do you go after you run off into the night? Do you call it at that?
Yeah, Matthias probably would.
Roidio. Lucius, I'm guessing you're sticking around doing the thing. Working all night, might be muted.
Sorry, me?
Yeah. What
I missed the question.
do you also stay up working all night helping?
Yes, because this is an emergency.
Coy. It's a pretty good time to call it, honestly. I mean, you will most of you end up sleeping through Sunday probably. Oh, Violet, what about you?
When Surf showed up, she became scarce also.
You made like the Matthias and melted.
Yep, she hasn't quite got around to registering yet.
So yeah, Violet and Matthias will get more rest than the others and be up earlier on Sunday, but nothing exciting will happen like this. The news will be all over it.
That's great. That's great. Awesome news. What are you superhero rankings now?
More important things.
Because we beat them by the whole thing. By the time other super team show up, we had everything under control. You know, except cleanup.
Alright, Sigrid, let's roll a quick contest. Me as Reflection versus you as Sigrid. We've kind of got equal opposing reaction bonuses, so let's both just roll against a 12. I'll let you use any action points you want for a +1 per action point.
I will spend 2 action points.
For a
This
+2.
is important. All that other stuff I can survive without the action points, but this important. So versus a 14.
Success by 3
Success by 3.
versus a 12. Failure by 1. Sigrid, you are still at the number 1 rankings, but it seems that both you and Reflection gained thousands of votes over the past 24 hours.
Awesome.
It's still
Anything happened to
rising.
Lily?
How
Anything
about
happened to
Knack?
Lily?
Lily, you're rising too. You're up to 3rd.
Damn.
And
Knack on a whole.
Knack as a
Like-
whole dominates the top 20, really. Like everyone except for Edgeblood is in the top 20.
Oh,
Edgeblood doesn't like the rankings, he says, and then cries in his mirror at home, listening to REM. Everybody hurt. Edgeblood's crying. Putting.
Are they not just called REM? Are they called REM?
I always called him REM.
Yeah, that I always
It's
heard it was REM.
Poor baby Jared. We'll be dead first, don't worry.
AC/DC in Australia is Abadaba, I think, or something like that.
What?
Yeah, it's weird.
Stupid Australians.
Akadaka, I don't remember. It's the weirdest freaking thing.
Akadaka sounds right.
Yeah, I think it's Akadaka. It's something weird.
Australians,
Anyway.
don't talk about them. You've upset me.
Before we do, I do want to get in contact with the governing our contact in the government.
Yeah, Marcella. She's
And-
probably actually been trying to get in contact with you while you've been
Also-
asleep on Sunday.
Audrey or Violet. I wouldn't mind you there with me to watch what I say and or just check her for mental whammy.
You got 2 missed calls from Marcella Vitalis. You've got 3 DMs from Marcella Vitalis, and you've got a text message.
sure. What are you going to talk about? That'll depend
I
on
don't know.
which of them should go. Like, is this a
What did the
supers thing?
text
Is this
messages
a...
say? Luke, what did the text message say?
Oh, just what you up to? Can we talk? What went down last night? 3 people dead bad. You did good
I
job,
think this
but
is
scary.
I think this is a Violet thing.
Yeah, it should be Violet.
But yeah, we'll us two will just show up. You know, wherever she is.
Probably at her office. So
Yeah.
So what's going on? Do we know what caused this? Where all these vampires came from?
We already
AO
gave the
found that
information.
location completely empty. I mean, it was clearly a club. Both clubs have been completely emptied of just about everything, though. They run in forensics on the whole places, but they did have extensive storage areas, though.
The
And
locations we found have been emptied.
well, do we know who's behind it? I need to reassure my constituents.
I think there was a mental shenanigans check. Yep.
Yep, that was just checking her out to make sure she's okay.
She seems fine, yeah. Definitely no evidence of Kitty involvement that you can tell.
That's a good sign.
No. Okay, so you can't talk to anyone about what I'm about to tell you.
She'll usher someone out the room who's still there watching. Okay.
There is a would-be supervillain that has been behind most of the shenanigans that have been happening of late. The bombing at the hospital, the attack yesterday, the attack that was thwarted at the match at the capsule match a couple days ago.
the attempted bombing of the new surf headquarters.
Yeah, the attempted bombing of the new surf headquarters.
Related the attempted bombing of the trams, presumably.
Yeah, just list off all the things. She wants notoriety. She wants to be seen as a big bad. If we give her that attention, things are gonna get wilder.
And if we don't,
Hopefully we've bought ourselves some time, and hopefully we're gonna able to take her down in a couple weeks' time.
she sighs. Can't have another attack in less than 2 weeks. We can't have another attack in 2 weeks.
Listen, she has the mentality of a little girl.
It's a pretty twisted little girl.
You're telling me. I was there at the hospital.
She zips her mouth shut.
Look, we gotta treat her like one of these individuals. Or like the kid she is.
Alright. I'll trust you for now, Wyatt.
But assure your constituents that us, at least NAC, or that NAC is on it and here for it to protect.
Alright. You guys are pretty popular.
The other thing is we need access to any power dampeners that you can get us on the down low.
Okay.
And also, if we could get...
You don't want to just get these from Surf yourself?
If you look the other way, we can print some. It's just the legalities of it.
If you can print it, print whatever you want. Yeah. I don't care. Maybe not a nuke. Power dampener's fine. Print 1,000. I don't care.
Alright, then we're gonna get us... we need the base finished, too. We have to be able to have a place to put these people once we capture them.
Your bald guy who we were consulting, he went a bit off grid before we could finish, but we'll have that done by Friday. Don't worry.
Okay, yeah.
And yeah, permit to print whatever you need at that place, except a nuke.
Can I have that in writing? Please?
Yeah, I'll send a file over.
Great.
Thank you.
She blinks.
In mental link, Violet, think of anything else we should ask?
She's just like, I'll give you anything to stop this problem.
Violet appears to be distracted by the potential of the blank check we were just offered.
Not that we haven't been ignoring like most of the laws anyway, and nobody seems to have too big a problem with it.
Oh,
I mean,
and
says the founders' kids.
we also...
Well said.
I would like this request as well, and she'll write down acquisition of Trent's old shop.
That place? Yeah, no problem. Easy.
I assume you've been getting complaints?
Internal ones.
There's a rogue creature there that we want to keep an eye on.
Yeah, me too. In fact, yeah, I'd like it if you were watching over it. It's already eaten too many of Jack's people.
Wait, what is it?
We don't know. As far as we could tell, it's we don't know.
Well, that sounds like fun. I keep it away from them.
Play again. Insert credit. Insert blood. Insert human infant soul.
I think the kitties would be okay with all those things.
Until they comply and get transported to the 7th dimension. And have all the molecules laid out in a neat row for them to enjoy. And then get tasked with putting them back together again. In the right order.
God, could you? Oh God, that would be the best way to get rid of Kitty ever. Just show up with that freaking thing. Oh my God.
You all have to spend your action points and you never get any again, and the campaign ends when you invoke Trent.
But yeah. All right, that's all I had to say.
All right. I've only got like one more scene I really want to have with Matthias.
The one I've been trying for a while.
Maybe, I'm not sure. What were you after?
Been wanting to go back to that Fisher's Guild ever since the time travel shenanigans.
It's not that one, I'm afraid. That I had in mind. But you can definitely head back there also.
But like, have it have had happened in the past because we've done a lot of time skipping.
Yep, obviously, that's fine. Let's have a bit of a flashback to visiting the Fisheries Guild. I don't mind that. Hey, I remember thee. Hey, look. Where's that beard come from?
Hello. I had a tough few months.
Aye. What, you started grafting, have you? Got a trade? None of that free zone bullshit. Are you getting given the products
No.
of your labours?
I am making do for the moment.
Aye, good lad. I can get you on list for fisheries if you ever need.
Maybe sometime in the future.
Aye. Always space on fisheries for a hard-working lad. Or lass.
Glad to hear.
Or anything else. Not an Australian.
Not been feeling. I've not been feeling as safe on the streets the past few weeks ever since the. What the hell was that?
Ever since everything, it's all kicking off. We agree. Aye, don't we, lads? Yep. Dangerous. These pricks just blowing stuff up by winking at it every time you walk it down the road.
They want equality, and then they all have superpowers.
And now they've legitimised this vigilante thing. It's like they've just legitimised them running around destroying stuff. And did you see that nonsense game? They talked about us at that stupid game. Oh no, wait, that's not happened yet. Never mind. I hear they're gonna run this capsule game, right? And they're gonna mention us, and they're gonna give us some money. What do we want with money? Money never used to exist before that stupid free economic zone. It's time we got rid of it again.
If they want equality, they should all use that experimental, whatever it is.
Oh, aye, the anti-power thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. They could even go back home if they wanted. Wouldn't face no problems.
But they're not going to do that.
No. I mean, who don't want to be able to turn invisible or fly or shoot fireballs out of the nips? Or points up at telly at, like, Sigrid bleeding on some people or something. Never mind, I don't think anyone wants to do that.
Imagine if the whole island could just be made an area like that. You get close enough, it just stops.
That'd be something, yeah. There's probably Americans working on something like that.
There's probably people here working on something like that to figure out how to defeat it or use it against the other metas.
Aye. Yeah, you're probably right.
Matches within this dig into other less focused discussions, having planted that seed in their heads.
Yeah. A couple of weeks later, someone would have bumped into you and been like, hey, oh, heard you were talking about, you know, area power dampening. We're looking into it. What do you know?
What do I know? Prior to the thing that I just am about to learn about next session.
That is nice. I like that. It's kind of tiny, but it's a good one. I'm talking about something that just appeared in the Discord.
Oh, nice.
But what would Matthias know about it, really?
That Surf's got all the
Secret Surf
serum. Yeah,
and then
Secret Surf.
Gareth confirmed it.
Yeah, Garth confirmed it as well. And also Lily's mum got called out months ago, last year, to look at a, what were it? Something that they had to keep on a boat out at sea because it depowered metahumans over a wide area.
I've heard they've been working on that sort of technology.
You even have the name of the doctor. You saved him
He
from
won't
being
give
blown
that
up.
away. And they're working on it out in the ocean.
Who you hear it
I think
from?
it would be a nice thing to have here.
If we could get his hands on it, yeah.
Just wandering around the university.
Well, if you ever find out like that, yeah. I helped build the Mark 1. I'm working on the Mark 2 right now. I'd like to incorporate something if I could. Either a serum launcher, darts, I'm thinking, would probably be the best way to get that stuff in people. But if you can get me some of this, whatever it is that turns...
Area.
Yeah. That'd solve all sorts of problems.
Do I have a way to tell you, or just mention it to some friends at the pub?
I hang around here. My boys hang around here. He'll point at a couple of other people at the bar. A few people around. In fact, no, yeah, this place is big enough. What were I on about?
In particular, if the place is like multiple different rooms.
Yeah, there's probably levels to it or some shite. Oh, that bathroom looks swish. Cool. coal.
Okay, well, that
Well-
gets what I wanted to do and ties in nicely to what is apparently going to happen next session.
And the scene I wanted. In fact, no, I'm not ready for that scene yet, so never mind. This is fine. This is better scene. Anyone else want anything before we end? Lucius, your pregnant wife's looking pregnant and good.
Nothing bad in that area?
Nothing bad in that area. In fact, things are going great. You've been finding fresh flowers delivered outside your doorstep daily. Tied
Lovely.
up with a little piece of, like, jungle twine, a long blade of grass.
This must be from what Lily arranged, and he's gonna put them in the house so Peyton, no matter. Still gonna put the horseshoes in the house, keep all the measurements as before.
Little did he notice the bee in the flower that is the spy for the fairy.
The camera just closes on the bee's little eyes. Ding, ding, ding.
It's rubbing its front legs together menacingly. Sigrid?
So first question is, how is the roller rink going?
Great, as far as I remember. Let's see that teaching role that you never failed at. I'm guessing you had to cancel Sundays because you were, like, looked at your watch and it were meant to start in 10 minutes and you were still bleeding on people.
Probably, yeah.
Oh, your first failure. But barely. Still
Still tired from all that bleeding on people.
Yeah. And classes are going great, except Guy is semi going off the radar. He's been disappearing. You've seen less and less of him.
Okay.
And he's just not answering his phone.
Oh.
And like when you bug him lots and lots, he'll just text back like busy.
Just miss you, Guy. We miss you.
And like Guy
This
is
is actually Kyle talking to Colin.
Guy is
I'm sorry,
typing.
this is James talking to Colin.
You did it.
I did it.
First time ever. Cool. All right. Yeah. I'm happy. Everyone happy?
How's the Hannah front?
Also good. She thinks it's pretty brutal that you slashed vampires at a frickin' Fatboy Slim concert.
That she was probably at.
Yeah, she was at the Fatboy Slim concert. She were right up front though, so like by the time it were over, Matthias were already stabbing the closest vampire to her to death.
So Audrey had a few scenes that should probably happen if we're going to do some time skips, but they don't necessarily have to happen on screen. They can be
Ooh.
background stuff.
Ooh, what kind of stuff?
There was a version 2 thing that it should be just about done by now.
Oh yeah, that will be ready.
She was going to register.
You cool. New and
Nice.
improved registered Violet.
Mm-hmm. But the registration should happen after the version 2.
Mm-hmm. Version 2 is good to go.
All right, cool.
Version 2 is primed. Version 2 is out of the oven.
There.
On the runway.
If we have a little bit of time, Violet will, Audrey will send Lily a text.
Boop-a-boop-boop.
So,
If you got some time, I want to show you something.
okay, Bamf.
Oh, shit. Wow.
Woohoo! The owl
Keep forgetting you
outside
can
your
do that.
window flaps a bit. Goes back to sleep.
Hey, I know it's been a bit, but you were asking me about Violet for a while, and
Yeah.
we didn't really have time to get into it. But we've got some time now, and I want to show you something. Do you know where the meat production facility is?
Oh gods! Oh gods! She starts rubbing her head. Is that really? Oh man! Oh yeah.
You seem panicked.
Did you make a person?
Out of meat? Did you make meat out of people?
I mean, yes.
To both.
But yeah, let's. Okay, we can head over there. Sure. Show me what. Okay,
Sure.
take her over there.
So we do go kind of right towards the meat printing vat, which is probably disturbing, but then go past it. And there's a back room in the place. And inside there are some growth vats, like people-sized growth vats.
Have they been
You made a
rebranded?
person.
I didn't hear either of you.
Have they been rebranded is what I asked. Have they got stickers over the labels?
I assume they're not branded at all.
Fair enough.
At least they shouldn't be.
Cool. Aftermarket.
And only one of them is occupied. I think there's 4 of them, but don't hold me to that.
4 sounds right, yeah.
And there's a sleeping violet in one of them.
Gooey.
So
What colour's
you're
the
cloning people.
grow gel?
I'm sorry, what?
What colour's the grow gel? Sorry.
Oh, the grow gel? I imagine probably a sickly green.
Sickly green, lovely. Have you got an umbilical cord? Does Violet have an umbilical cord?
She's probably just breathing the goo.
Cool, cool, cool.
But what did Lily say?
Sorry.
Yeah. I completely. So you made a person and then put your brain in her brain.
Kind of. It's more sort of controlling from a distance.
She'll just kind of shake her head and go, "Oh, okay." So are you cloning them or are you creating them?
It's genetic manipulation.
She blinks.
Like cloning, but not exactly.
So, you literally can make people out of other people then?
I mean, it's not like your parents can too. It's not that hard.
She's not made of other people.
My parents actually can't right now.
Wait, really?
Is there not that tech in Nirvana? Is there that tech in Nirvana?
I mean, that tech existed in 90s real life.
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
how much you're keeping up with what your mum's up to. If you've got current affairs, tech.
I do not. I have pop culture.
Just give me an IQ roll straight up. Yeah, your mum's got it, but she's never tried to, or even expressed any interest in growing a full person.
I mean, they could, but I can
I mean,
understand why you're hiding this.
Did you say you don't understand or you do understand?
No, I can understand. People would have an ethics freak out about this. How fast do they grow?
I mean, it takes a few months.
I see. I see.
I mean, it's cutting edge, but it's not new.
No. Yeah, I see.
And I mean, it's not like they're useful for a whole lot, like without other abilities. I think
So,
the tech is
you-
mostly used for sort of harvesting replacement organs and stuff like that.
Yeah, but you know this look on Lily. You see the gears turning in her head.
She tries real hard not to smirk,
Excellent.
but the gears are a good sign though. It means she's shifting from judgy to exploity.
Exactly.
And you're not asking the most important questions.
I mean, then she will look and say, "Did you steal this?"
I mean, somebody did.
Are you a spy?
I'm not a spy, Lily. But I definitely do conduct espionage occasionally.
Okay, clarify that, please.
Potato, potato.
Like, I deal with the black market.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Sense is made.
Like, this definitely came from somewhere. Somebody somewhere did something shady.
Gotcha. What do you need to make
It's
them
okay. The
happy?
human trafficking was already done when I bought them.
Basically. What do you mean, what do I need?
What do you need?
Why are you
Do you
showing me
just-
this? This is a gift for me, yes? What would you like in return?
I still don't understand. What do you mean, what do I need?
Do you just pop someone in and just pop in? I need person, or do you need genetic material from
Oh,
someone?
you
or-
mean like what do I need to get it started?
Yeah.
Genetic materials, an embryo. Although there are means of making those also.
Can you combine multiple genetic sources?
I mean, yes.
Within reason.
Like the clinic down the street can do that.
They're not going to make you a pig man,
Excellent.
though.
Yeah. No, but you again, the gears are turning even harder, and she goes, "Well, thank
But-
you. I
but, like-
appreciate you sharing this."
I should warn you, it's dangerous to use this equipment if you don't know what you're doing.
I'm not gonna use it. I'm just asking questions.
I mean, you're welcome to use it, but I'd prefer if I were to show you how, than you just doing it.
I wasn't gonna just do it. I was gonna ask. I have ideas. Nothing's coming to fruition yet, but ideas are happening.
Okay. Just know there are laws. Like there are laws that are okay to break, and there are laws that are less okay to break. And some of the more creepy ones are.
You
There
mean
are some things I won't do with this stuff.
Nirvana laws or laws of nature stuff?
Like more the latter, I guess.
Okay.
35
Like,
litres of water,
Like meatloaf, you have limits.
20 kilograms of
Like-
carbon.
There are some really creepy things you can make with this that we're not going to dabble with. Like, for example, a lot of people would love to recreate Sigrid. We're not going to try to do that.
For example, a lot of people have already done a lot of things, and you may remember them. One of them is called Big
Oh.
D.
Yeah, I know.
Those two ran away in a romantic relationship.
Ned, who's definitely not a Fallout character.
Yeah. But anyways, I wanted to show you this before you found out on your own. 'Cause
Fuck those other guys, though.
hand on shoulder and say, I appreciate you showing me this.
You're
And
not asking
someday,
the two really
I will
important
need this.
questions. Sorry.
Stop leading me.
Sorry.
And someday, I will need use of this room.
I mean, I would be shocked if you didn't have access to a better one.
This is true.
Mom would never let me make someone.
Are you kidding me? My mum would never let me make a person.
But yeah,
Fair.
we've been going for a while, and that was a pretty
Yep,
long
yep.
scene.
I think I'm happy with that as well. Anyone else thought her out yet? We'll just keep doing this until we all fall asleep.
No, I'm pretty good.
Sounds
Same.
good. Cool. All right. Well, we'll be back next week. Thanks very much for watching. We're the Kobold Cafe. I'm Luke, the GM. I'm doing this. Sleep time. We had James.
Hey, I'm James. I play Sigrid Berserker, and yeah, she blasted a bunch of vampires and
Throat slashed one.
throat
sword.
slashed one. And honestly, the thing that I'm most proud of her for is her sneaky way of informing Garth.
Yeah, not to interfere, but to interfere.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I am doing this because I need you to interfere, but I need them to not know that I'm trying to get you to interfere.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're pretty cool.
Spycraft.
Spycraft. Cool. We had Everoth.
Hello, I am Ebra. I was playing for you, Lucius. Your backup on the field officer.
Vampire beer. We had Jared.
Hey, I'm Jared. I played Matthias Oberlin. Everything is falling into place for his anti-villainy.
Anti-villainy. We had Tara.
Hey, I'm Tara. I played Lily, and she's gonna make a person.
Gonna make a person. And finally, we had Lee.
Hi, I'm Lee. I play Audrey, and she still claims to not be a spy.
Still claiming. I want to ask the two most important questions, but you don't have to answer them if you don't want to. First most important question. Yeah, there's an Audrey there in that vat. But what about the current Audrey? Was she also growing in the vat? Yes or
No,
no?
there is a violet growing in that. And there's an
Violet,
Audrey
yeah.
standing in the room.
Yeah. But the current...
The other three vats are actually empty.
But, so yeah, implied, yeah. And the other most important question, like, if you're not controlling her, is she her own person? Does she have her own thoughts, desires? To be free?
That is an important question.
And one that
Oh, what's
shouldn't be
that book?
answered.
To ask.
What's that book
What book?
about growing clones for their organs?
Oh, there's even a movie about it. It's like The Island or something.
Yeah.
Oh, that with Ewan
Yeah,
McGregor.
right.
That film's truly terrible.
The House of the Scorpion.
Ooh. Sounds interesting. But yeah, those were the
came out too
questions.
late for you guys to like have it as an option to do a thing about in school, I guess.
Those were important questions, though.
Yeah.
But the violet looked like she was just about finished. Probably actually finished.
Yeah, so the current Violet, the one who's walking around and talking, where did she come from? Also a vat?
That is also an important question.
Yeah, that were what question one was, but worded badly.
Ah, there.
So yeah, those were my two important questions that shouldn't be answered. Thanks very much for watching with the Kobold Cafe. TheKoboldCafe.com, at Kobold Cafe everywhere else. Twitter, Twitch, YouTube. Thanks very much. Bye, everybody. See you Friday.
Bye.
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 Bye.